Guys. What is going on? I hope you guys are doing well, man. I really do, Let me see. Guys, we're going to talk about divorce today. Any of you guys who have divorce stories, I want you to share your stories. Feel free to come up and share your stories. But I'll drop the link in the Discord first, and then we'll drop the link here in just for everyone here in about 20 minutes. Okay, guys. There's a couple stories that I'm gonna cover, and then we'll get into this. But yeah, guys. Keyshawn, what's up, dude? Simi Calvin, what's up, dude? Red Doors here. Good to see you, my friend. Let me see. Yeah. Well, Red Door, here's the thing, because she says that she wouldn't recommend getting married. Guys, you can have a religious ceremony, right? Guys, look, there are religious people who actually get married per their religion all the time because they actually see it as a sacrament, which makes sense, But right now, for a lot of younger guys, there's no real point. It's too much risk. Steve, what's up, dude? Yorgi, Grease is in the house. What's up, dude? Evil Eddie's here. Bonghole's here. Guys, what's going on? What is going on? Okay, here we go. Did you guys hear about this Tim Hortons story? Where, hold on, where's the story? This old B-dub got in this young white girl's face at Tim Hortons, and they end up scuffling, and then the B-dub got pushed down and passed away. Here, guys, let's do this here. Hold on. Let's do this. Guys, hold on. I have to find the video here. Yeah, I might as well cover the story now. Guys, check this out. So, have you heard this story, Cork?
Nope.
So, hold on.
That's up in Canada. Yep. That might as well be another country.
The place needs to be shut down. It's not safe to walk in there, obviously.
Anger, outrage continue building tonight after video tied to last week's fatal altercation inside that Tim Hortons spread across social media. Now, nearly a week later, police still have not announced any arrest. The Allen County Coroner's Office has not yet released an official.
Tim Hortons coffee, like their regular drip coffee, is delicious. You know what I'm saying? It's. I actually think that it's up there in my top 3 favorite. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If I just want like a regular cup of Joe, or even like an iced coffee with just cream, a little bit of cream, no sugar, Tim Hortons is delicious.
Official cause of death.
Wayne 15's
Look at look at the arms on this broad. Look at this broad, guys. I'm sorry, guys. We haven't had to translate for the news in a while, right? Come on.
And Pettigrew breaks down what the video appears to show and has more on why community frustration continues to grow.
Days after a reported battery at this Tim Hortons.
She's all right. For B-dub, she could lose about 20 pounds.
Questions still surrounding over what exactly happened here and what may have led to a woman's death. While police continue.
Now, guys, here's the thing. Anytime that you see all these, you see black people with civil rights leaders trying to meet, guys, I'm telling you, it's foolish. Always wait for the actual story to come out.
Investigating. The restaurant's dining room remained closed today, with officers on standby much of the afternoon as this case continues to draw attention online and across the community. Fort Wayne police say officers were dispatched to the Tim Hortons on Iceway just after 8 a.m. Wednesday morning for what investigators describe as an altercation involving a reported battery. According to police, the elderly woman involved became unresponsive before officers were able to obtain a statement from her. She was taken to a hospital where she was later pronounced dead. Family members have identified the woman online as 75-year-old Anita Grayson. This weekend, video began circulating on Facebook from an account appearing to belong to Grayson's daughter.
Yes.
The footage appears to show a verbal confrontation between Grayson and an employee behind the counter before that employee comes around the counter and repeatedly strikes Grayson, knocking her to the ground. That video has now been shared more than 1,000 times.
We're supposed to look out for each other.
Yeah, right.
Seriously.
You actually see the video here. Hold on.
I have some advice for everybody.
What's that?
Never ever piss off the last person to touch your food.
Yeah,
It's just
facts.
a simple way of life.
Yep. Look at this. Someone says she started the fight, she lost. Yep, facts.
Continuing coverage tonight of the death of Anita Grayson, the 75-year-old woman who died after a physical altercation with workers at a Fort Wayne Tim Hortons.
Today, police clarified the response timeline after Wayne 15 first questioned it yesterday.
Officers arrived at the Tim Hortons on Iceway last Wednesday, 13 minutes after the 911 call. We're told because of high call volume in that area, officers from a further district had to respond.
I wonder if they defunded their police, right, Ford?
Anita was unresponsive when officers arrived and was pronounced dead at a hospital.
After she died, social media was filled with clips and speculation, which the city of Fort Wayne called a, quote, dangerously false narrative, prompting the city to release an edited video and narrative of the fight. The city made Mayor Sharon Tucker and Police Chief P.J. Smith available to us for 15 minutes today. So I asked if releasing the video helped at all to calm things down.
You know, I would say no. I would say that when you watch the video, if you were already in the belief of one thing, you're still in the belief of that same thing.
So why'd you edit it?
And vice versa. It goes to, you know, people want transparency. The public was crying, release the video, release the video. We released the video. It didn't solve it for anybody because the gray of the video is still there, right? A lot of people still see that gray. And so I would say, no, it did not solve for people or change minds. Minds have already been made up.
Officers that arrived for questions, or is somehow that won't work?
You know, at this point in time, Dirk, I'm not sure that there is anything that will ease the frustration and the pain that the public is experiencing outside of a release from the prosecutor's office.
Was there sound on the video?
No.
So you didn't remove the sound?
No, there was never any sound.
So do we know what was said that might cause Anita Grayson to react the way she did?
I don't have any of that information.
So there you go, guys. Some 75-year-old B-dub got in some girl who's a third of her age's face, right? You know, basically walked up to this employee, you know? She said, "I'm gonna kill your bitch ass, bitch." And the Tim Hortons employee said, "I'm gonna kill you, you fucking whore." And Granny lost. That's it, guys. That's it. Wow.
Up to a story we've been covering this week about an elderly Fort Wayne woman who died after a fight at a local restaurant.
The woman's daughter posted surveillance video on social media earlier this week. Many people were outraged by what they saw. As 21 Alive senior reporter Tom Powell explains, police have now released a video and timeline of what they say happened inside.
Well, Linda and Heather, Fort Wayne Mayor Sharon Tucker says she hopes the video and information that police released from inside the Tim Hortons near Coliseum will, quote, alleviate the uneasiness that many felt after seeing the video online. Will that be the case? I can tell you the woman's family members are still angry tonight.
My mother was wronged in the worst way.
And look who just showed up.
That's no moon.
Look who snuck in right as.
Oh no! Look at that. Speaking of forklifts, what's that snowboard? But guys, once again, everyone has the right to defend themselves, right? I don't care if it's a 75-year-old chick coming at you, right? Guys, this dunderhead's mom, who is 75, came at some 25-year-old, Tim Hortons employee, right? Put her hands on her. So the little 25-year-old put belt to ass. That's it. And then her heart gave out and she died. Don't start fights you can't win. If you're some old guy, you know how many times I've seen pregnant B-dubs out there starting fights?
Were they fighting over you?
They're fighting over snowboard.
75-year-old Anita Grayson's daughter says her mother's death last Wednesday left her angry and frustrated with a lot of questions.
I lost the matriarch of my family.
Police say they responded to an altercation at this Tim Hortons around 8 a.m, finding Grayson unresponsive. She was later pronounced dead.
I just called out to God, like, we need to see it. I have to see that. Please show me, because I need to at least know how, why, what.
She says an anonymous person texted this video from...
See? You see? Watch. Here we go. Let's slow it down, guys, so we can see the replay.
What did LL Cool J say? Mama said knock you down?
What?
She says
look at that. She hit her first.
Anonymous person texted this video from inside to another family.
Hammer-fisted grandma.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
I told you guys. I don't feel bad. Guys, it used to be talk-ish and get hit, right? You know what I'm saying? That was like the basic thing to understand. And now people just talk all types of mess.
Remember, she posted it online. Others reposted, calling for arrests and protests.
You should not enter a coffee shop for a coffee and a donut and come out unalived. That is diabolical.
Police are now releasing the surveillance video and a narrative of what they say happened. Police say Grayson came inside the restaurant.
Screaming, yelling, acting stupid.
Yep.
But beating up old people's like beating up a 5-year-old. I mean, it's a no contest. I mean, come on.
It doesn't matter. You do not.
Yeah.
No. I'm not trying to hear it, because we have this thing where we want to judge the person. How you defend yourself is a very lizard brain thing. You never know how someone's going to react, right?
Mm-hmm.
We should not judge people and how they choose to defend their person, period. What is this thing where we're like, here, hold on. Another human being is violating your space in your personal being, but you have to stop and take a second and think about it. No. We used to never really have, like, this is a modern invention. You know what I'm saying? This is why you used to never see old dudes and like young kids messing with grown men, because they knew that they would get their ass whooped. This is why in the Middle East, you don't see women coming after men. Men in the Middle East and Russia don't have to have this conversation.
I just want to point out, remember, folks, old people have incredible strength. So
Yeah.
Guys, and it's going to give me the perfect opportunity to eat. What do I always say, guys? American black women are the scum of the earth, dude.
Yeah.
Absolute scum of the earth. 80% of them could freaking
women like that.
80% of them could freaking drop off the planet and no one would care. And this AJ, what do they always say in the 90s? Don't start none, won't
be none. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
She went in there swinging on that 17-year-old, that 20-year-old.
Yep.
Come
She
on,
went in
man.
for a coffee, but she got creamed. Oh!
That was pretty funny.
The horn is a nice touch on any of his comments.
I actually hate it, but I love it at the same time.
Complain about a drive-through order. They say Grayson, quote, berated a teenage employee. They say a 20-year-old employee stepped in and told Grayson to leave.
Her hand in her face
Police say the older employee tried to block Grayson from getting to the teen. But Grayson responded by forcefully shoving her backward and striking her in the face.
See?
Yep.
See, and at that moment, you messed up. Yep. Right there, guys.
Hold up.
It's time!
Come on now. Granny got a pretty good right hook there. Come on.
Yeah, but Granny ended up dead, so she had a pretty good right hook. Oh!
Looks like it was a wrong hook. Oh!
Hey-o!
And here's the thing, like
She'd be dead as Aunt Jemima.
Oh!
Dude, yeah, I'm telling you,
I can't understand why these videos are demonetized. It doesn't make any sense.
Speaking of that,
Oh no!
if anyone here follows Raymond Thoughts and Minds, you guys see he got his second copyright strike, and his channel was demonetized for 2 weeks.
It was a guideline strike or a copyright strike?
Yeah, he started talking about something with the Jays or something like that. Yeah, and he got a strike on his a second strike on his channel.
He got a guideline strike.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
hold on. Let's do this, guys. Hold on. Now you guys see why I talk about coding your language, guys. You know, how many times have I had not any of you guys? You guys remember there have been like 3 or 4 guys. Oh, well, why you got to? I can't say what I want to say. Fine. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Free speech, dog. Free speech, right?
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, do it on their own channels.
Yeah, you will get caught. And snowboard's gonna be monetized or should be monetized here too. Guys, respect his platform too. Guys, we want to keep our spaces open, right? I think we figured out the formula over here, Snowboard's channel, Omni's channel, where we can. Censorship is not about vernacular; it's about ideas, right, guys? We say all types of crazy stuff over here, but we code our language. All right,
you have, and you guys have to remember, freedom of speech only applies to the government.
Exactly.
So you're in somebody else's house. They can dictate what you can and cannot do or say. Mm-hmm. So if you scream freedom of speech, you're a knucklehead.
Yep.
Yeah.
And AJ, what
platform? So
would you always say that there's no reason why you're smart enough to convey your ideas without getting got by YouTube. There are people dumber than you. Anyone who wants to start a platform on here, there are people that are dumber than you that have stayed monetized. So,
you know, people dumber than us.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. But guys, this is what I mean, guys.
Evil Eddie said it best: freedom of speech is not freedom of consequences.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
The worker, quote, moved toward Grayson, swinging her arms in an...
she got that haymaker.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Look at this. Look at that.
Grayson swinging her arms in an attempt to strike her. Police say Grayson scratched the employee's face, knocked off her glasses, and pulled out a chunk of her hair.
Look at that.
In the video Grayson's daughter released, we see her get up and walk around for a while before it ends. Police say an employee gave her a cup of water, but by the time officers arrived, Grayson was unresponsive.
It could have been your mother.
Grayson's daughter is not satisfied. She says her
not
mother.
have been my mother.
My mom's not that stupid.
Yeah.
My mom's not some angry, dunderheaded beat up. And guys,
And what was she even arguing about?
Like
coffee.
Just so she was arguing about a $5 thing.
Yeah.
Should still be alive today, and she's calling for more action.
That's the elderly lady. That's not how we treat our senior citizens. We be careful with them. We make sure that they're all right. We don't jump on them and attack them and scare.
She attacked the little girl. Look at this. So some person is, how many times did this lady do this in her 75 years? Someone says she should be seeing the doctor for anger management. Someone says she's the matriarch of the family. The family is not going in the right direction.
Yep.
Someone says her mother's last act was that of an angry bully. So she marched in yelling. She threw the first punch, continued to fight, caused her a heart attack. Yep.
Guys, I'm telling you, don't scream at customer service people. They're just trying to do what they got to do. I promise you, when you treat those people really well, it's going to come back to you tenfold.
Yeah.
They'll give you freebies. They'll do whatever.
Here we go.
Name CARLTON Lynch, LYNCH. I currently pastor.
Oh, here we go.
Wait, that's his last name?
Some idiot pastors out there talking about this. You know it's a freaking scam.
And here's the thing. There's a couple reasons why this hasn't. Well, first off, I checked this woman's GoFundMe, and after 7 days, it's only at $5,000. So people, are come on, Duggan P is nosy as hell, dude. Straight up. So did
Snowboard donate the $49.99?
Second off, it's a 17-year-old and 17 and 20-year-old girls. Like, this is the worst one to latch onto.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if this would have been a white man who was like 45, it would have been a completely different thing. But you can't get your way out of this. Yes, they're white, but they're 17 and 20. They're freaking, and they're girls.
Mm-hmm.
This was sheer stupidity on that black woman's fault, and everybody knows it.
And it's also petty as hell. Yep. You're worried about a coffee? You're going to hit someone in the face over a coffee? I actually bet if she had a coffee in her hand, she probably would have thrown it at both of them.
Yep.
Pilgrim Rest Baptist Church in Benton Harbor, Michigan. I'm formerly a resident community activist here in the city of Fort Wayne, Indiana. I was called, before I do that, let everyone introduce themselves so you get the correct.
What's going on with his bottom lip?
Full name and spell it for me.
I am Tawanda Grayson, TAW.
I think what's wrong with his bottom lip, he's lying through his teeth.
Oh!
He's lying through his lip.
Oh!
Paying lip service over here.
This was taking place.
I can't, guys.
Yeah.
And make sure
we know
the
he's
world,
a grifter.
Yeah, this whole grift. Hold on. People say all looking to get some paper. He wants that commission. Facts.
Yep.
Facts. Here, guys. Here. Everyone in the chat, leave a comment. Here you go. And then in the private. Here you go. Here, guys. Let's do it. Whenever one of these idiotic grifter pastor morons shows up, you know it is a con. This idiot woman started a fight. She couldn't win.
Wrote a check she couldn't cash.
I'm gonna say she should have stayed home and drank Kool-Aid.
Now, this stupid family is trying to get some cash out of the deal. Deal. What a joke. Post. There you go, guys. Guys, leave them a comment, right? You know what I'm saying? Guys, what a joke. Guys, and nobody's gonna go to jail for this either. Period.
Yep.
What a joke. So, all right, guys, we'll start this one story and then we'll get into the topic here. And guys, we're gonna talk about divorce, right? Because here's you go.
Environment.
Guys, secret report alleges the Denver police commander created bullying and abusive work environment. Guys, what gender do you think this person is? What sex do you think this is?
Okay. I think it's a woman, but it's a B-dub.
Here you go, watch.
Tonight, an investigation that the Denver Police Department fought to keep hidden. A powerful commander accused of bullying, abuse, and intimidation inside her own ranks. Tonight, for the first time, we are revealing what is inside that secret report. An outside investigator alleges.
Oh my God! But still, told you guys.
Well.
Told you guys. Guys, the ponytail patrol, I'm telling you, it never fails. Put a 1 if you agree. There should just never be any women on the police force.
Well, okay. I think you need a couple to protect male officers when they have to pat women down or like in the jails and stuff. But you know, they don't need a badge. I mean, they don't need a gun to do
Illinois,
that.
guys. Illinois has some police rank where these women are like some type of like woman thing where they basically deal with women. But they're not cops. You know what I'm saying? I think
it's called the FBI Female Body Inspector.
Oh!
They do a deep background search.
Most of them are lesbians anyways.
An abusive work environment.
They call it the tuna inspector.
Tormented subordinates, sabotaging and interfering with police work. One officer interviewed in this report said department commanders are willing to destroy each other for their own ends. The report was completed 5 months ago. The police chief says he hasn't read it, and Megan Dodge has not been disciplined. Investigator Brian Moss obtained that report. And Brian, this raises serious questions about accountability inside DPD.
Yeah, Denver taxpayers spent $110,000.
Matt H., your camera's on. I'll let you up. But
hey, my brother from the Big White North. What's going on, Matt?
So we have Fenris on Matt, but then we have Matt H. Now, Matt H., your camera's on. I let you up. Your camera's on. So if you want your camera to be on, I'll let you up. I'll give you 30 more seconds. No, Fenris, Matt, your camera's off. Okay?
Oh.
Other Matt. We have 2 Matts.
The guy who's not wearing pants, your camera's on.
$1,000 on this report, Michael, and they've waited more than a year.
Either way, guys, we'll get in this story later because of we'll do the ponytail patrol. But yeah, guys, so we'll talk about divorce. Korg, I know that you've been a divorce. You want to give a little talk about divorce? Okay. Matt, turn off the YouTube, please.
So just have StreamYards only,
Yeah.
and your computer will run better and stuff too.
Corey, you've been divorced. You want to give a little summary of your divorce, and then Doug MPA, you've been divorced. You want to give a little bit of summary of your divorce? Corey?
Well, it's a pain in the ass. And I should have known better, knowing that she'd been previously married. And she's part of the reason why I post a lot on the Discord about narcissists and especially chicks with BPD.
Okay.
And the part that she didn't expect was that I'm the kind of person who, oh, you're going to piss in my post toasties? Well, I'm going to take a dump in yours.
But hey, Corey, really fast. When did you know that it was time to divorce? Like, at what point did it all fall into place?
Oh man,
This is the thing, Corey. I've known you for a couple years now, and you're a good guy, right? And here's the thing about us good people, right? We will always try and find our fault in things, like to a fault. Like the first thing we do is we take accountability, but to a fault. We'll be like, oh, well, I must have did this wrong. I must have, but there are times, but that stops after a while. When you've done everything you can do, when you've literally bent over backwards, when you've contorted yourself into knots, there's a point to where you just got to say to hell with this. There's nothing else you can do. Corey, you were saying?
I still remember I was in the hallway at work one day, and it dawned on me there was no way I could continue living with this woman, that it was going to have to end, because it was basically, she's draining me financially, and no matter how much I make was never going to be enough.
Wow.
That's when I knew it was done.
Wow. And then what did you do? Did you just leave?
Well, I first filed on her because it started to click with me. She kept talking about all these guys that were supposedly friends. But then she pulled a fasty on me and made it out like everybody is out to get her. Her family doesn't want her to be happy, blah, blah, blah. And that gave her an opportunity to regroup. And then it wasn't even 10 months later, and it was playing that nonsense again. And I said, I'm done with this crap. And then she decided, well, you know what? I'm going to get over on you. And she thought I was just going to roll over and take it. But no, I threw it back at her, and she didn't like that.
Okay.
Because I ended up getting a pretty decent attorney who charged me a flat fee. And they're crying uncle when they start screaming at you that you're spending all this money, hundreds of dollars per hour, and nothing's happening. And it's like, oh, you just showed me your cards. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, look at the difference between, okay, so if I put, watch, men, when did you know that it was time to divorce? Damn it. Men often realize that it's time for divorce when the emotional effort to fix the marriage stops. This realization typically materializes as a state of tolerable unhappiness. You mean just how life is for men, right? So when you feel more at peace alone, like most men do, stop bringing up concerns or realizing the relationship feels entirely devoid of hope and reciprocation. Look at this. Now let's look at women, guys. Let's look at the difference in how Google words this. Look. For many women, realizing that it's time for divorce is rarely a single aha. It's a gradual breaking point. You see that, guys? Oh, she's the victim. Oh, she just broke. It's a breaking point for her. He's been doing so much stuff over time, right? Common turning points include emotional apathy, the presence of contempt, toxic arguments, or the realization that they feel healthier, happier when their spouse isn't around. Look at that, guys. Do you see the difference? They're acting like it's heroic when women seek divorce. But with men, it's always Jermaine's fault. It's always our fault. What a joke. What a joke. Doug and PA.
Yeah, so
Matt, dude, turn the YouTube on. I'm gonna give you one more chance, and then I'm gonna kick you, dude. I want to have you up, but dude, you have to, guys. There's new people coming up on the panel. No, not Fenris Matt, not Canadian Matt. Canadian Matt, you're doing good.
Oh, yeah.
Other Matt, bro, you got to turn the YouTube off, okay? please, guys, right? Yeah, Matt, dude. Here, I'll just leave you out the studio. I'm not gonna bring you up. You know, dude, you have to be ready because it's disruptive to the show. I appreciate your input, but bro, I can't have people coming up who don't have who aren't ready. Guys, if you're gonna come up, I need you to turn the YouTube off. I need you to try and find some headphones. I need you to not have background noise. I need you to watch your language, right? This is something that we all know. And Matt H, I'm not trying to calm down on you, right? But it's just disruptive to the show. Doug and PA.
Yeah, so you know, guys, here's the thing. I'm jealous of the new guys because they're being raised to ask, what am I getting out of this before the relationships in the marriage? That's a new thing.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of us guys, we were raised that it was implied what you were going to get. Well, that one, you were going to have to sacrifice without much in return. And two, that like, you know, asking for what you wouldn't have to ask for what you're getting out of marriage because it's already implied. Guys, if you get to the point where you're asking yourself, what the hell am I getting out of this?
Yeah.
Especially after years, you got to go.
Yeah. Yep.
You got to go. Because I got to that point. It was, 4 or 5 years into it, and it was so bad that and it's funny because you don't ask yourself that all the time. There's key moments. Like my ex would always fall asleep before I did. And she's one of those women where she was too prideful. So I tell her to do something and she'd be like, oh no, I'm going to do it my way. And I'd be, okay, fine. So she'd do it her way. It would blow up in her face. And then I'd have to fix it. I'd have to fix it and it would be even worse.
Yeah.
And so, but I look up at the ceiling before I went to sleep and I just went, this is not fair. I'm not getting anything out of this.
Yeah.
But when we were around each other during the day and, like being around each other as husband and wife, I felt like I was doing what a man and a good husband was supposed to do. But guys, you're going to find key moments. Maybe it's when you're sitting in the driveway before you go inside the house. Maybe it's when you're in the gym. Maybe it's, I don't know. But like, if you start asking yourself, what the hell am I getting out of this? You got to leave.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Guys, look at this.
The answer is nothing.
Yeah. And guys, Doug and PA, tell them what you used to do at night. Remember? Oh, Canadian Spider-Man. Hey, what's up, dude? Wes, how you doing, man? Tim Hicks, how you doing? Remember how you said you used to stare up?
Yeah, I said that. Yeah. I would be staring up at the ceiling and just be like, this isn't right. Yeah. This cannot be my life.
Yeah.
I'm giving this woman everything and I'm getting nothing in return. Like nothing.
Hey, Doug.
Yeah. Yo.
Doug, how many times did you catch yourself thinking, what stupid shit is she going to do next that I'm going to have to clean up?
Oh, bro, it was awful. It was awful.
I was a week.
I got to the point where like, because the last year of our marriage, we were long distance and I was coming home every 90 days. And even when I was thousands of miles away, I got to the point where when I saw her phone call her number calling my phone, I was like, fuck.
Yep.
Hey, baby, how's it going? Because I knew it was going to be something. I knew it. And it's just, and then the finances were the same thing. I don't know what this woman spent her money on. Most guys, guys, women say that they want to.
Sorry, keep going.
Just kick him out.
Yeah, sorry, dude. Sorry, Matt, bro. Sorry, bro. I can't. I told you to turn the YouTube off, and you have to come on another day. So, just for today, bro. I can't have it, dude. Anyways, keep going.
Yeah. So a lot of women they want to be independent in a relationship and a marriage, and they don't want to lose themselves. And the biggest way to do that is the man pays for everything, and she keeps all of her money and spends it as she sees fit.
Yep.
And guys, I know you.
But Doug and PA Court, isn't it funny when we say that they're children, right? You guys know how kids want to eat all their Halloween candy and Halloween night and end up sick and mad?
Yep.
and you tell them to not do it. That's how women are. Seriously. They want to eat all their Halloween candy Halloween night, and then I don't feel good. Or they want to eat ice cream for breakfast every day. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And then they get mad. It's just making sense. You guys know the craziest thing I've ever heard. So my ex back in Washington State used to work with this Japanese woman who met her husband who was in the military, and then they moved to the United States. And she used to she had never had a brownie, like a brownie. So her favorite snack was a brownie. He's like, you can't just. She would cook a whole tray of brownies and then eat them. She's like, these are good. And sit there eating brownies like how you eat popcorn. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you're going to get fat. No. You don't know what you're talking about. It's a snack. So she was 5'1", probably 125 pounds because she's an Asian woman, you know? She gained 35 pounds, 40 pounds. And when they went back to visit her family in Japan, you know how Japanese moms are. She's like, why did you get so fat? And it dawned on her. And when they came back to the States, she was like, oh my God, I'm big. I need to lose weight. So then she lost the weight. She got on a treadmill. She's working out. And went back to her regular Japanese diet, you know. But he would tell her you can't just cook a whole tray of brownies and eat them. Brownies have high calories. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You just don't want me to enjoy life and blah 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 blah. Dumbest thing I've ever heard.
The thing about it is, guys, I know a lot of you are going to say, "Oh, I would never let my wife spend a bunch of money. I would tell her no." Guys, women completely underestimate a man's need to, one, not get nagged, and two, to try to make his wife happy. Yeah. Right? I would start conversation.
I never subscribe to ain't nobody happy unless mama's happy. And they throw tantrums like little 4-year-olds.
Yeah.
At least mine would.
And all you want it to do is stop.
It's manipulation. Guys, here's the thing. This is what people don't get. Men are not weak if they've been manipulated. Guys, pastors manipulate people, politicians manipulate people, professors and teachers and cult leaders and women, they all manipulate people. You're not weak if you've been manipulated. Guys, manipulation is a tactic. It's warfare, right? If you get got, you got. Guys, this is why I say this, guys. And everyone put a 1 if you agree. This is the most tolerant part of the internet. I say this all the time. All of us guys have simped. All of us guys have got. You know, a good chunk of you guys have been divorced. A good chunk of you guys have got cooked. Have simped. Friend zone, whatever. But once you're here, guys, we accept you. As long as you stop doing it, you're fine. This is just how it works, because you don't think that these. Okay, I think there's a biological and a societal factors that make women good at manipulation. Why are women naturally good at manipulating men? Because they can't whoop our asses, right? So they've evolved over time to learn how to manipulate men to get what they want.
Think of grade school. Think of grade school. The girls want to get what they want. Well, they figure out how to get the teacher on their side or the principal on their side, and the boys are cooked.
Or their big brother.
Or they start crying. All they do is start crying. That's it. To this day.
Oh God, I remember that when I was a kid. Some girl cried at something I said, and it was completely innocuous, and I got my ass fried.
So I would start conversations about finances to my ex-wife, and all of a sudden, it was so bad that I would end up apologizing for even bringing it up in the first place.
Yeah.
It was awful. And once again, society has completely downplayed what it means for a man to walk a woman down the aisle and say, "You are my wife." Society has completely. Women have no. And it's funny because I want to try to say that women have no idea what that means or what it's like, but I do. I can't say that because women won't propose to men and marry men.
Yeah.
So they have to have some idea enough to not want to do it.
Yeah.
You know,
this guy says, despite all the money and time,
I think it's more pride, though, Doug, than the commitment.
No, it's not pride. It's ego.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I mean.
They say men have ego. Oh, women's ego is way worse. Way worse. How many men get killed? I mean, get deleted, get put in jail on false accusations, all because of ego, of a woman's ego. How many kids who should be with their father aren't with all because of the mom's ego, right? So as he says, despite all the money and time that I spent, the life we built, it wasn't enough. She still felt unappreciated, unfulfilled, and that I wasn't doing enough, planning enough, or thinking enough about her or us. I broke down one night. I couldn't do it anymore. Hold on. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Whoops. Let's go back. I missed it. Here it is. Damn it. Okay. He said, I broke down one night. I couldn't do it anymore. It was always something that I did wrong, something that I wasn't doing, or something I should work on. It doesn't even seem like she could even consider asking herself if those feelings were indicative of something wrong with herself. Of course not, right, guys? As opposed to me. He tried bringing up therapy and medications and was ignored. Guys, put a 1 if you agree, and on the panel, unmute if you agree. If you think you have to go to marriage counseling, you're cooked.
Yes.
Yeah, you're already. The ship is already pretty much sinking.
Yeah, you've already hit
Let
the
Tom
iceberg.
Micah say, marriage counseling and the sex shop are the last stop on the marriage train.
Yeah.
If you have to go to the sex shop and get some toys to spice up the bedroom, you're cooked.
Yeah. The ship is already sinking, and some other guy has tried to plug all the holes.
Look at that.
Where's the horn? This is where the horn is appropriate.
Oh, look at this. Hold on. He says, I've now realized that you can't make people happy. You can only elevate existing moods. That's why what she said in the end, they didn't feel like she was happy. I don't feel like she had appreciated me. Okay. Now, this guy here says he is in his 5-year relationship because of the same stuff. Look at that, guys. And all this is guys take accountability and women don't. Someone says, glad to see my experience echoed by others. Now, someone has said that he caught her cheating. Hold on. Look at this. This was my experience. She would say something and do something else. However, when I said something, I was expected to keep my word. Even at my own detriment, especially at my own detriment. Part of me felt that she would always put me under the gun to control me. And that's especially when you guys have kids, right, Gord? Because you had kids, right, Gord?
Yeah.
Yeah. We tried for years with counseling, talking. However, at one point, I realized that I was doing all the heavy lifting. There it is, guys. That's going to be the majority of you guys who divorce. You'll wake up and realize that you're the only one that's doing the heavy lifting. I would ask her to change, and she would just change as long as I was looking at her. The moment that I turned my back, she would revert back to how she was towards the end. She would do whatever she wanted, and me asking her to change would just increase the bad behavior. In the end, I just took on all the effort and debt and let her go. It was the only way to end things quickly. Damn. This guy says he was separated this past September after being married for 10 years with 2 kids. She was the love of his life, and he still cares deeply, but he was pushed way past his limit. She could rarely work through things, and the majority of arguments were about getting her to engage and not even to object to a decision. It drove me crazy. She's not a bad person. See, guys, and this is another thing men do. She's not a bad person, man. I still love her, man.
Here I come to save the day.
Clown world.
AJ, so you guys all know that I work for Pearl's channel full time. We're doing this divorce documentary. I'll keep you guys updated on the status of it. And one of the people who we interviewed, this divorce attorney, he said the 2 biggest mistakes that men make when it comes to divorce is, one, when your wife separates and divorces you, she is your enemy, guys.
Yes. Yep.
Your enemy. A lot of guys, oh, I don't want to hurt her. We can do this amicably. No, she is coming for your neck. She's coming for your retirement. She's coming for the house. She's coming for child support. She's coming for everything.
Yep.
So you're trying to be amicable with a rabid dog.
And even if she wasn't, the lawyers are telling her, guess what? This is what you got to do now.
Yep. And then number 2 is the infantilization of women by the men divorcing them, society in general, and the court system.
Yes. So this guy says he got tired of constantly arguing and being everyone's rock. I don't want to speak poorly of her, and my ish was with her my entire life. Separation's hard. Now he says that separating is hard because living alone is tough. He said, I'm not against getting back together. What a joke. What a joke.
Wow.
This guy says a year after I caught her cheating, she'd been backsliding into unsupportive, selfish behavior. Guys, you never, ever, 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 ever stay with a woman who cheated on you. Never, ever, ever. Guys, if you do that, you are showing the world that it's okay to be disrespected. I don't care what anyone says. A woman cheating on a man is 10 times worse than a man cheating on a woman, period. I don't recommend cheating, obviously, but dude, hit the like button, guys. You really, 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 once she cheats, you're cooked. You're cooked. I don't care if you have kids. I don't care if you have any of that. You're cooked, guys. What a joke.
And guys, here's the thing about cheating. Like I said, a lot of guys, we still go into situations with women knowing that we're just going to give, Father's Day and your birthday, you're going to get a tie and a pair of socks. Whereas Mother's Day and your wife's birthday, the whole world has to move, right? And you're okay with that until a guy until a woman cheats. That's a lot of times the first time when a woman's like, I did all this stuff for this woman, and she's gonna hop on some other dude. It's like it's the cheating as much as the betrayal. Like the betrayal is like, you have no idea what I did for you, and you're throwing it back at my face. Yeah. And also, most men are good men, right? She's putting you in a position where you can't be a good man anymore to her. You just can't. Yeah. And it sucks. You have to act contrary to your nature. You have to be hostile. You have to leave. You have to change things up because of something she did.
Yeah. Now, guys, here you go. Now, guys, I played this video like 3 years ago, but guys, this is a really good video. And I want, as we get through this, guys, I want you to let me know if this guy, first of all, how delusional this guy is, because you can tell that he's been manipulated. And guys, is he to the point where he should divorce? And guys, like, I just want your opinion. So here we go, guys. Guys, this is the lead attorney, sub to his channel. He's a 28-year divorce attorney, right? And he was the one that I showed you guys where that blonde hair broad was trying to argue with him about why men don't get custody of their kids. All right. So he's super based. He's more purple pill than red pill. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, look, guys, get married, but understand what you're getting into, So here we go.
I wanted to ask you a relationship question.
Well, can I just interrupt real quick? He also has an incentive for guys to get married, so he can do the divorce.
No, he doesn't practice.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mistake.
So, and also he was divorced, and you'll see. He talks about how his wife didn't have to work, but do you know why she would give him hell, Snowboard?
He worked too much, right?
Thank you. Thank you. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Look at this.
What you got for me?
Guys, the reason why I'm bringing this up is there's a follow-up for this that I didn't realize. So
about 6 months.
Corey, thanks for handing out some memberships, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Married. I'm 27. And me and my wife recently, I guess we've been having, well, not recently, it's been it's been a little while now, but I guess we've been having some disagreements on like I guess they would be considered financial decisions, but it's hard to really pin them down. But pretty much I want to do house hacking and things of that nature to get the snowball financially going a bit faster, And she's a little bit more, we already have a primary home, so it would be a bit of like it's probably, I guess she does have like the advantage right now where, and from the sense of like an emotional sense, because it's like I'm asking her to move out of the primary home that we,
So Snowboard, Corey, you guys know what house hacking is, right?
In this case, I'm assuming.
Yeah. So he's 27.
I don't actually know what it is.
He's married. Okay, there's multiple types of house hacking. One is Snowboard. You buy a house and then you rent out 2 of the bedrooms, and then you take all that money and you pay it, and then plus your income, and you pay down your principal. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Another way is to buy a duplex, live in one side, or rent out the other side. Right. Mm-hmm. Another way is to, if you pay off a bunch of your regular house, you take out some equity, buy a duplex, and then rent that out. You know what I'm saying? So there's ways to use your property to generate income. That's house hacking. This guy here, him and his wife have a house. They have a duplex. Okay. They're going to move out of their regular house, rent out the regular house for a good chunk, move into one side of a duplex and rent out the other side of the duplex.
Pretty good plan.
Thank you very much. But guys, what's wrong with this plan?
She's gonna go down in lifestyle. She's gonna bitch about that.
Yes, there's a woman involved.
Yep. Doesn't want to sacrifice a little bit to get the.
Thank you so much. Yeah, there you go. You guys know exactly where this is going. Yep. You know exactly where this is going, and it's sad because you can tell this guy. He's a smart guy, right? I mean, he has a big head, so you can tell that. Yeah. He has a big brain, So like. You can see the wheels clicking, right? But he's being emotionally manipulated, So here we go.
Bought together or whatnot. We have a duplex that one side would cover the mortgage, and that's what I was trying to get her to move on to that. I don't know if this question is a little too long-winded or anything, so you can tell me. But anyways, so I was trying to ask you to do that so we can get. But she's more on the lines of like we should be staying here and trying to have kids within the next 2 years and all of these things. So
you guys hear that?
Like falling down that trap that, I don't want to fall down. Just in case. It seems like, I guess, it's described in a lot of different channels. You've even spoken about it, where it just starts to become this thing where it's like, then maybe a second kid's going to be talked about, and then it just, you don't really see an end to your like career. And I'm already, even though I'm young, I'm already getting tired of the career that I'm in.
He's 27 and he's tired of being in the field he's in. He wants to be more financially, his own man. You know what I'm saying? He wants to build himself up financially where he's not a wage slave. What's wrong with that? At 27, guys, he's already done this much.
Software engineering, and
software.
It's good, but it's also, it's a grind.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I don't know if you have any opinions or what you think.
I got a few. You know, first of all, when you say house hacking, that can look a lot of different ways. I think house hacking is amazing. There's really nothing that youngsters can do. I know you're 27, so you view yourself as a full-grown man, of course, and I do too, but I'm 45, right? So you're kind of young to me. There's nothing that young people can do to really just put them on a fast road to financial success like house hacking. And the fact that my man already has a damn duplex, Jesus Christ, because everybody talks about how awesome duplexes are. So for a man to think about house hacking and duplexes, you're on the exact right road. Here's the thing about women.
Here we go.
Women want men to have a lot of money, but women don't want to make any sacrifices so that the man can make a lot of money.
Right, guys? Right? Put a 1 if you agree. Right, guys? Right?
Right. So for example, the woman wants you to make the money from house hacking, but she don't want to move into the duplex, right? She wants you to have the money, but not at her expense, not at her inconvenience, because other men make money and other men have women that aren't an inconvenience. So why is it that you can't make money and not have her inconvenience? That's how they think. For example, who's going through this right now, which is crazy, but I'm really on her side, to be honest. Your boy Tom Brady. Tom Brady's going through this. His marriage is falling apart because he wants to keep working. He wants to keep earning money. Gisele's like, hey, we got enough money. We're good. You know, you're never at home. Like, why do you want to keep working? Tom's looking at, you know, the millions of dollars. He's going to have, you know, another $350 million contract for the announcing. Tom's trying to get paid. But Gisele's like, listen, you're not at home. And you agree that you're going to stay home more and you're not really at home. You're not doing these parenting duties. Everything's falling on me. You know, I can find a man who can do better. I'm a Brazilian model, right? You know, I was married and my wife, you know, she didn't work. She didn't work for 10 years. So she liked the fact that
didn't work for 10 years.
I was making money.
And that could have been part of the problem, AJ. She should have had a fake volunteer job or something, because like what's that thing they say, like an idle mind is the devil's playground.
Yeah.
She didn't have enough to keep her occupied and busy a little bit, so she all she could kind of do for fun was kind of like pick apart what he was doing. She needs to do like a fake candle shop, pretend that she volunteered, at least something for like an out, like besides going out to lunch with her friends and going to the gym or something. She needs to do
with her single friends.
Yes, but she needs to have one other thing, which will be bullshit, but it'll be like something like I don't know, have a candle store or something like that. That would really would help.
Making friggin' potpourri or something,
Well, kids will make it in another country and she'll upsell something like that.
Me being in the office at night, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, women want you to have the money, but they also want you to be there. They don't want to be inconvenienced. You trying to get your wife to move from a primary residence to like some duplex. I mean, I could have told you from the jump, that's going to be a big ask, especially if she wants to start having kids in the next 2 years. When women start thinking about kids, they have this kind of nesting thing. They really start focusing in on the environment. And you've got her in this nice primary home and you want her to get into a duplex and then have kids in the duplex? Oh, man.
People have done it, though. People have done it.
But not her, and not the people that she follows on Instagram. Guys, women are sheep. They really, really are.
Yes, but all of her friends, none of her friends live in duplexes. All of her friends, they're all good, according to her, what she sees on Instagram. She doesn't see women on Instagram having kids in duplexes.
Yeah, we're not following the same people.
That's the thing. And so I love as a man, because men are about money a lot of times. As a man, I love what you're doing. Software engineer, got a primary home and a duplex. God damn, you are on the right road. But for her and her,
do you guys see? Once you add a woman in, you're cooked. You guys see how on the right track this guy is at 27? And a woman could derail all of this. He's 27 years old. He's winning. The worst thing he did was marry this broad. The worst thing. They've been together, 6 years, married for 6 months. And they're cooked. Another Matt. Hey, what's up, Matt?
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Good. But yeah, man. And this is what happens when you don't have a supportive wife. Guys, your wife is supposed to be the vice president, the support system. That's just how it works. And then this guy's wife, once again, married what seems like a top tier guy, right? But she wants to run everything. And once again, what's that old saying? A woman always has the right to change her mind. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That means that you can't hold them accountable for anything. You can't make any deals or agreements because they can just go back on it at any time. What a joke. This guy's 27. He's winning. And his wife.
The worst thing he can do is get her knocked up.
Thank you.
Her interest. She's trying to have these kids. She's trying to nest. She's trying to get a better environment. There's no way you're going to convince her to be happy in that damn duplex popping out kids.
So my question would be then, if I can't see, I mean, I don't want to say that I can't see, but if I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around the other, or like the real only alternative, I guess, which is the one that we're currently in. But it doesn't. I mean, pretty much, I don't want to mention divorce or anything like that, but I guess.
No, let's fucking mention it.
There you go. Ding, 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 ding. Right, guys? You see, he's not talking to the lead attorney. He's talking to himself, right? You guys know that he's had this conversation with himself. Driving to work, when he's on the toilet, dropping a deuce. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time he said this out loud. Guys, what do you think, right? What do you think? He was like, I don't mean to talk about divorce. And it's just like, well, no, bro, like you've hit an impasse here, right? Him and his wife are on two completely different pages. He wants the house hack. They made
before
an agreement. She's going against everything and saying my way or the highway. They had a plan. She's deviating from the plan. He's seeing dollar signs and saying, look, all we need to do is just keep going a little bit longer. Cord, you were saying? Sorry.
Oh, no. The lead attorney has seen this movie before, and he's trying to explain it to this guy. He's like, dude, I can tell you, you're at the in the middle of the movie. The third act is what's going to kick you in the gonads.
Yeah.
And
but
this guy looks like he's got the face that says, "Oh man, I still think I can get her to work it out."
Yeah.
And I'm positive that Korg has heard the saying, you can't have too many captains of a ship. There needs to be one captain, and one mission. And you're seeing what happens when there's two captains in one ship.
Yeah. Yep. It's true.
They end up fighting you. You don't make any forward progress because you just end up the person that you're trying to work with is going in the opposite direction.
Yeah,
so
the ship's going around in circles.
You make zero net progress at the end of the day. That's why communication in our relationships is so important. And I also think that there's an ego thing about the captain of the ship. Right. I think that's what we're encountering when it comes to women and wives. To be the other half of the relationship, just because they're supposed to be our counterparts. They're supposed to complement what we're doing, right? And help us build towards something. And it's because of ego and vanity that they're unable to work as a team with their husbands.
Yeah.
I mean, that is what I'm seeing.
Yeah. It's true.
Mention it. Listen, you're young. You getting divorced at 27?
How responsible should you feel for a partner? Like we have 6 years together. It's almost 7 in March, May-ish time next year. 6 months as 6 months married, 6 years like together. You start to sort of feel like a sense of responsibility for their happiness, I guess.
Men do.
Yeah.
Women do not. Men do. Men feel responsible.
Right, guys? Hold on.
They feel this duty. They feel this obligation, this responsibility for the woman's happiness. It is a trap. It is a motherfucking trap. You feel that? I feel that way too, if I'm gonna be honest. There's a part of me that feels that way. It will be used against you, right? Unconsciously. I'm sure your girl's a good girl. Unconsciously, you're setting yourself up to be taken advantage of when you have that. So many men give their happiness away. They give their lives away to try to make somebody else happy. It's a fucking trap. And the worst thing you could do is start this trap at 27, especially because you're winning.
Right, guys? Is he lying?
No.
Is he lying?
You cannot make somebody else happy.
Yep. That's true. That's true. And guys, it is our nature. Guys, this is why red pill is so crazy. Because as red pill and then any of the prescriptions, it's counter to our nature, right? Men, we want to be useful. We want to make other people happy. We want to sacrifice. We want to do things. We want to be of service, but we do a cost-benefit analysis and say, no, I got to choose myself. Us men choosing ourselves is actually against our nature. It really is. You know what I'm saying? But that's how bad things have gotten to where guys are saying, no, I'm not going to sacrifice myself for greater society. I'm not going to sacrifice myself for some stupid broad who's getting kicked in the head by freaking Nug, who she chose to be with. And if I step in, I get shot. And then she goes home and blows him that same night. Ridiculous.
Here's the thing, guys. Here's one thing I want to see more in the space, right? Women, okay, you can't fight biological reality. There's social infrastructures in place to try to fight it, but you just can't do it, which is why we have all these women who want to get married but don't want to be wives.
Yep.
And want to be mothers, want to have kids but don't want to be mothers. There's a biological need in women to couple up with a man or get married, but they don't want to do the work to be a wife. There's a biological need inside of a woman to have children, but they don't want to do the work to be a mom, right? So men are surrounded by women who hate them and don't want to be married and don't want to have kids. But men have a biological need to want to feel needed and provide for others and protect. So if you're a young man, 25 years old, 26 years old, on your way, and you want to have a family and you want to get married, but you're surrounded by women who hate you, right? And you have this biological need to protect and provide, what does your life look like if you accept the fact that you're never going to get a wife and never going to have children? What does your life look like?
How about the alternative is to seek different women?
Yeah, good luck with that, dude.
Well, I am married to one.
Okay.
What Matt means, Doug, is his wife's from Thailand.
Oh, okay.
So Passport Bros is a thing, and this is why. Guys, once again, here, your only hope is passports or like maybe chicks from rural America. You know what I'm talking like rural friggin' Iowa and Utah, maybe. But other than that, guys, get your passports. Steve's been a member for 14 months, man. He says women truly do not understand how bad they've messed up. Never get married, never pay chicks' bills, let them struggle like we all have. Facts. Steve, thanks for your support, man.
Can I just add in one?
Hold on. What are you saying?
So I just wanted to add in that, I think that men will go to the ends of the earth. And the reason why they're not is because American women here really don't understand how to show gratitude or appreciation for the things that they do. These men, they just, you're not going to continue putting yourself out there and going the extra mile if it's not appreciated and there's no gratitude that's reflected. And like, that's just I think that's part of our nature, and the reason why you're seeing a change in that is because that gratitude, that understanding, that consideration, it's absent in the current generations of women that we have available as wives here in America. I think that they're completely spoiled. I mean, most of them think themselves victims. They are quite literally the most privileged women who enjoy the most rights in the history of our species. Think about that. And all you get with all of these securities that they enjoy is resentment, hatred, and a complete failure to do things on their end as actual mothers. They're not interested. They think that they're better than to have a child. That's what that's what you're dealing with out there.
Well, these chicks, they want the validation and attention of being engaged and being a bride, but they don't want the marriage, right?
Right. They don't want.
They want the validation and the attention of being pregnant and being doted on while pregnant, but then they have to have the baby. You know what I'm saying? And then they're all mad.
Yeah, they want all of the validation, they want all of the credit, but they don't want any of the responsibility.
Yep.
It'd be different if you were working at Burger King or something. They're like, all right, what do you got to lose anyway? But you got the skills and the knowledge. You got skills, you know how to do stuff with computers, and you got financial knowledge about like the duplex and stuff. Like, you're gonna kill it. Do not, and I know, man, 6 years is a long time. Y'all have been through some downs and some ups. Y'all got a lot of history. But this whole, let me tell you, she would not do it for you. If you told her that you didn't want to get married and you didn't want to have kids, she would not stay with you for the rest of your life to try to make you happy. She wouldn't. She wouldn't give in to. She would not give in to your plan. But yet you want to give in to her plan. Like, you have all these dreams and great dreams. I can tell you what you're thinking about is.
They seem rational. It seems like a rational thing to do from like a logical. Like, if you just put one and one together, it just seems to make sense. But then I can see the emotional side of.
See, it is.
You know, like you said, you know, she does have some family and friends that, you know, are in decent situations and all that stuff. So it's like, I can see that side too of just wanting that, I guess. Yeah, but it doesn't seem like they can really give a good reason besides wanting it.
Exactly. And to be honest, you haven't even hit your stride yet. Dude, when you're 33, you're gonna fucking kill. I mean, the women that you're gonna get when you're 33, after all of the house hacking and the duplex shit is starting to pay off.
And he's right, guys. I tell you, Tom Likas said this in the 90s and the 2000s. When you're 35, bro, the whole world opens up to you. 34, 35, you start building yourself up for real. Man, Snowboard, you're what, 36, 37, right?
Yeah.
So you were 35 now, not too long ago. 35-year-old you gets way more chicks than 25-year-old you does.
Yeah, definitely.
45-year-old you gets way more time from chicks than 25-year-old. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Kevin Samuels got all those 55-year-old women with the Marlboro hanging out saying, "Come here."
Kevin Samuels had a really good video that like says like life begins at 40. Like for men, life begins at 40, and I think that's pretty much true. Because it takes time to cultivate yourself in the world and stuff too.
Yeah, when a guy hits his early 30s, that's when he's really hitting his stride, and he's figured out himself and he's figured out the world and what he wants to do.
Well, I would also say, guys, that like getting laid isn't such a high priority. Guys, think about all the dumb stuff that you did to try and get the draws when you were like 18 to like 23. Now you're 35, 40, and you're like, you know what I mean? Like I would say this all the time. How many times in the last like couple of years have you guys had a date and it was a long, hard day at work, and you get ready, you jump in the car, and you're like, you drive halfway there, and you're like, screw it, you turn around and just go back home. You know what I'm saying? Cook a steak and a baked potato, drink a beer, and watch freaking a Commando. You know what I'm saying? It's just not worth it. It's just not. You know? So
AJ is totally not speaking from experience here. Totally not speaking from experience at all.
I'm an older dude. I know you're not thinking that way. I know you're not thinking that way. I know you're happy with your girl. Let me tell you, when you hit 33, the women, man. So you don't feel like this is your only option.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't want to play ball with you, that's cool.
Yeah. It's
Women come and go, guys. If I can tell you, that's a goddamn divorce attorney for 20 years, and it's hard to accept. It's hard to accept. You know, shout out to Linda Jackson says this is terrible advice. Linda Jackson wants you to just follow whatever your fucking girlfriend or a wife. Y'all, what are y'all married or whatever? To me, it's a damn girlfriend.
And that's why he's so popular. And guys, he actually beat cancer. So he actually didn't make videos for like a year, but he has like 600,000 subs. And he just went dark because he was doing chemo. But now he's cancer free. So shout out to the lead
really
attorney.
Is. And y'all don't have any kids. Y'all are young. I listen. I'm not the person to tell anybody to break up or divorce. What I'm trying to tell you though is that you are going to be all right, and you feel tended. She's trying to lead you down her path.
Yeah.
And it is clear that's a path that you don't want to go down.
Thank you.
I can't say it better than that.
Yeah, see how simple this is?
He's spitting facts.
Yeah. Yeah. And
guys that are under 30, if you want to have a girlfriend, that's fine, but do not get married.
Yeah.
Do not.
I think it was snowboard.
Do not listen to these simps that tell you got to be a man and set your life up in your 20s.
A man of God's gonna get married. A man of God's gonna take on this woman in her bastard church. A man of God's gonna make sure that you take care of Nugnuts, child.
Think of all these streams we've had where nobody takes homelessness into consideration until all of a sudden it's a bunch of women. Then all of a sudden it's something that we really got to look into this. What's going on here? Yeah. When it's men, he's a bum. But when it's women, all of a sudden society has failed her. So you guys that are in your 20s, stay on your grind, figure yourself out, and do not let your parents, anybody, try to tell you otherwise.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Don't you want to have a family, man? None of your damn business.
Yeah.
Don't you want to get married, man? None of your damn business. You guys have got to harden yourselves to just tell people, talk to the hand, because the face ain't listening.
Yep, that's true.
To get you to go somewhere that you do not want to go. Follow a plan that you do not want to follow. And the only reason that you're hesitant is because it's like you have this obligation, this duty to make her happy.
I guess I have one last question.
Here it is.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is.
Do you ever feel like
here it is.
Or have you ever heard of the guilt of like, you sort of feel like you owe them a child or you owe them?
Look at that! Look at his face! Look where it falls in! Look at his face!
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Look at the lead's face. He's like, excuse me, baking powder.
You need that calls for the Dave Chappelle, Rick James. What did the five fingers say to the face? Slap.
Guys,
no.
Do you see the how much emotional manipulation that this guy has been through for him to think this way?
Somebody's been playing some serious head games on him.
Yes. Yes.
It's sort of a disgusting representation of manipulation, like emotional manipulation, because it includes, the potential future of a child.
Yes, thank you.
And this is like, these are two adults that are supposed to be planning their lives together, and like this is like like getting pregnant almost seems down to like a fulcrum of leverage that they're always using to get the advantage.
Yeah,
and here's the thing:
vanity coming from either his family, her family, or both.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that story where that woman was trying to sue her ex-boyfriend for taking her? I don't know if it was her ex-husband or ex-boyfriend for taking her childbearing years. Now she's 38 and she's gonna have to pay for IVF, and I should be able to sue him for the cost it's gonna take me to go through. Yeah, it's a real thing. What a joke.
John says, "It's around my early to mid 30s when it dawned on me to stop chasing the validation of others and chase my own goals." Right on, man. Right.
AJ,
right on.
that's your brother that just said that, right?
Yeah.
What is his name?
Doug MPA.
Doug.
That's Nug MPA.
So, Doug, I would place bets that woman who is trying to sue her husband for taking her quote unquote childbearing years. How much do you want to bet that she had an abortion?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, she probably had multiple baby deletions. Yeah.
But let's just be conservative and say, how much do you want to bet that she had just one?
Yeah,
just one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys see where, of course, it's B-dubs. They're like, if you have an abortion, you should still celebrate Mother's Day because you were still a mom.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
So they're trying to make that a
every
thing
guy
now.
should celebrate Father's Day because he rubbed one out.
What a joke. What an absolute joke. Come on. Demons, man. Demons.
Yeah, God, I'm so glad you called in. Wait, what? Are you Christian? Like, what? This sounds like something different. This sounds like cultural, because you don't really hear.
I think he's Ethiopian or something, right?
I mean, I sort of grew up Christian, sort of, but barely. Not enough to consider myself Christian.
What do you consider yourself culturally?
I mean, like culturally, I'm Hispanic.
Oh, I thought he was like Ethiopian.
Yeah. Somebody owing somebody a child, that's not that's out there. That will really get you.
But from like because women, they start to run against the clock, right? So you feel like, man, she's already maybe late 20s. She has to start try to get everything together, by early mid 30s. So it's like you're putting somebody in this effed up situation. I guess at the end of the day you can't foresee this, but it's sort of still like since you're already here, it's like it's not since you're already here have it, but it's like there's a sense of not responsibility. I mean, it's sort of like the responsibility towards their happiness thing, but it's a little bit,
How many kids do you feel like you owe her?
No, I mean I don't want to necessarily put it like that per se. I mean, I guess
that's what you said, right? You said you asked me if I had
permission to treat the witness as hostile, Your Honor.
I mean, that's what you said.
Yeah.
Have I ever felt like
if I had to pick a number, probably one, because I wasn't really planning on having more than one from like a financial standpoint too. But yeah, I mean, it's more from like hey, if things don't work out for her, it's kind of screwed. It's kind of screwy for her too, It's like, but I mean, I guess I don't know. It's just like
guys, the worst thing I've seen.
Things don't work out for her. It's kind of screwy. Okay.
Look here.
What if things don't work out for you?
He has to put a stop to, and there you go, guys, right there. There you go. And hold on. And this is a question all of you men need to ask yourself. And this is a question that society is forcing men to ask themselves. What if things don't work out for you? I repeat, guys, what if things don't work out for you? One more time. What if things don't work out for you guys? Hit the like button, please.
And the worst thing I've seen in society is men with honor, integrity, old school values with or married to selfish ass women.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're planning for you, her, your family, your community, and she's planning for herself.
Yep. It's true.
What if things don't work out for you? And what if you spend the next 9 years following someone else's plan? What if things don't work out for you? I just collab with this podcast called Let's Keep It a Buck. And these brothers are young. They're 22 and 23 years old. And they asked me a very insightful question. They said, if I had sons who were 18, what would I tell them about dating? And one of the things I told them, I would tell my sons is that women are not special. They're not. You know what women are, Aunt? They're fucking human.
Thank you. Right there.
You know what you are? You're human. Y'all are equal, right? You have to take care of yourself. Guess what she has to do? Take care of herself. She has to watch out for her own self-interest. And to be honest, she is. If she was not watching out for her self-interest, if she really loved you and wanted to do everything you wanted to do, where would she be at? She'd be in that goddamn duplex.
Yep, it's true.
Is she in that duplex?
Right? Did he lie? Did he lie?
Nope.
Thank you.
People vote with their feet.
No, because she.
Oh, anonymous. Sorry, dude. I didn't. I didn't even see you there, man. Well, you know, guys, we all know. You know, the ginger's got to say the password first. Oh, we don't let them in here.
This is what I don't seem to understand about people, man. It's like you don't owe anyone anything.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. Fairness and deserve are woman terms. Guys, put a 1 if you agree. Only women say I deserve or I'm owed or it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Ridiculous.
Thinks about her self-interest. Who is the one person who's not thinking about their self-interest in this? You're talking about owing her kids now and all this, and you're going down the wrong road. This is a human being. This is what she is, your wife, and she has to watch out for herself.
I want you to put a 1 if
they're human.
You think that this is probably the most important conversation this guy's gonna have. Guys, there's a follow-up to this too, so that's the reason why I'm showing this.
Honest, she's doing it. It's only the men that don't do it. It's us. Like, we're the dumb ones. It's us who like throws our happiness and futures away. Like, you've got all these plans, which to me sound amazing. You're already thinking about house hacking and the duplex and shit. Like, you're killing it. And now you're going to start giving her kids because she deserves it? Come on, Aunt. I'm so glad you came up, man, because a lot of people, you know, men, we kind of keep all this stuff to ourselves.
Yeah.
And a lot of men.
That's why you see that when he's talking and he's kind of like looking up, because he's been thinking about this for so long, and he hasn't had anyone to talk to about this crap. And this is why our space is so important, guys. This is why spaces like this, snowboards, channel, etc., is so important, so that guys can get on there and talk about this type of stuff. And guys, he's probably like, Catholic or religious, so all of his friends are all, don't believe in him choosing himself. You know what I'm saying? They just don't. So the only way that he can get this is to call into a YouTube show and talk to this guy. It's crazy.
Almost really very few men can
guys,
talk.
Here's the thing. If you this is a serious. Okay, he has a plan, right? And his logic is telling him that this is the right thing to do, but she's trying to emotionally manipulate him out of it. So if you don't think that there aren't times in his life where he isn't really thinking to himself, what the hell am I doing? Or what am I about to do? You are sorely mistaken.
Yeah.
Once again, it's probably a time, one of the few times he's by himself. He's at work or he's at the gym or he's doing something by himself. He's like, dang, but then he gets around his wife. He's like, I love her, man.
Ridiculous.
And about these types of problems. So I'm so glad you came up, because most people don't have any man in their lives that they can talk to about this. And to be honest, there's no better man to talk to about this than me. Not only am I old. No. This is much better. This is much better. Even though you got it, you can do it. This is much better though, because it gives
Fenris. Unmute. Matt, not American Matt, but Fenris Matt. If he's still there. Hey, Anonymous. Fender's here. He's up in Manitoba.
Oh, poor guy, man.
We have multiple Canadians on the last couple of days.
It gives all the other men a chance to see what everybody else is going through. All these men, we're all going through the same shit. We all have the same feelings.
It's true.
You know, shout out to Sin, shout out to these pimps, man. They don't give a fuck about a woman, but that's not most of us. Most of us, we do have this type of, you know, to be honest, we kind of put them on the pedestal a little bit. Yeah. And that's the wrong thing to do. We have to view these women as what they are. These women are fucking humans, just like us.
And look at this guy. You can see like he's kind of like blank-eyed because he knows exactly what Lee's saying is true. He's logically gone down this path and came straight to this conclusion. Right, guys? You guys agree?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's, I was gonna say like Patrice O'Neill was one of the guys I first ever heard that saying with like you put a pussy on a pedestal.
Yeah.
Like he was a really smart guy. Like I heard him on Opie and Anthony. Like he used to say exactly stuff like this, like really early on.
Yeah, but the best thing that he can do, once again, is draw a line in the sand and put himself first. Because once again, guys, he's young and they don't really have much. You want to nip this to the bud now and not wait 10, 12 years where you built an empire and then you have kids and then you really get cooked.
And so if you should never go out of your way to do more than what someone's really going to do for you.
Facts.
I mean, why would you do that on a regular?
And guys, this is crazy because this is how men and women used to be. Relationships were reciprocal, right?
Right. Yes.
Women didn't go out on dates with men that they weren't interested in. They wouldn't accept things from men they weren't interested in. No flowers, no jewelry, no nothing. Because then they knew that there was something up, that there was something that they would have to do, you know? Now women go out on dates just to get meals. Now women just get men's time and attention, right? And don't feel like they have to reciprocate. And these simps are like, she loves me, man. Yeah, please. What a joke.
He's not willing to move into the duplex. She's not willing to not have kids in the next 2 years. To be honest, she wasn't willing to live with you not being married. If we can be honest, she was the one who was kind of pushing the marriage stuff.
Yeah, she was.
You didn't even
look at that, guys. We knew that was coming, right? So she pressured him into marriage too.
Trying to trap him.
Yeah, and now he's on the precipice of financial success. You know? Come on.
Tell me that, but I already knew. It's the women drive these things. And I'm so glad you called so I can stop the fucking train, because most men don't have any man to stop the train, and they wind up at 42 and their whole lives have been lived for someone who doesn't even like them anymore. Yeah. Someone who hasn't had sex with them anymore in the last 4 years. They've been sleeping in separate bedrooms. So I'm so glad you called in. I'm not going to tell you, get divorced or stay together or anything like that, because you're a smart dude and you don't need me to spell it out. You can look at what I'm saying and analyze your situation. Like, you are extremely intelligent and you're on point for your age. You got a house and a damn duplex and a software engineer. I'm telling you, this is going down the wrong road for you. And again, if you were working at Burger King, it's like, okay, well, you really, your capacity wasn't that high to begin with. But you can do so much.
So guys, there's a follow-up here. Hold on. That I never saw. He talks to the same guy.
She pretty much says, appreciate it. Now, because I wanted to quick. I'll try to make it quick too, because I know it's late for you and it's late for me too.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask you, I guess I want to stick to like the 95% of guys, like you're saying. So I think the statistic out for guys that can get over 100,000 is about like 20% or so. So I think most people that are watching this, if you're a guy, you can work towards 6 figures. It may be hard, but you can work towards it. I think you can work towards being a top 20% guy. maybe not top 5%, top 1%. That's a little bit more. You know, you might have to strike a little bit more luck or whatever. But my question was, do you feel like going forward, how do you see, I guess, relationships and people choosing like their lives going forward? Do you feel like there are going to be more women choosing to be sort of like single mom with like sperm donors and guys going overseas and things like that, because 50-50 relationships are so hard to sort of manage? Or do you feel like there's going to be either female or males they're going to break?
Let me be honest with you. The reason that I brought you up is because you came.
You wanted to ask me about that.
Yes, a little update.
He's like, let's cut the bullshit. I want an update. Hey guys, right? You were all thinking this, right? Like, what is this? Come on, bro. I want the juice. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call any drama. You know, I want the juice. You know what I'm saying? Give me the juice already. You know?
It's 2:30 in the morning, and you're trying to ask me all these like long stroke questions about how I feel about the future relationships. Tell us what's
guys. All you guys who watch Patrice O'Neal, go to when he's on Opie and Anthony, and when he talks about pro wrestling. That is the best Patrice O'Neal. I don't care what anyone says, because Patrice was always a huge wrestling fan. So Opie and Anthony had never watched wrestling, Bill Burr either. So the way that he explains wrestling is awesome. And then when he talks about, you know, some of the bloopers or bad storylines, he laughs so hard. Guys, go look at Patrice on old episodes of Opie and Anthony on YouTube.
So funny, man. So funny.
And put professional wrestling, because he explains it. It's really, really, really cool.
What's going on with you?
No.
You were telling us that you felt that a little guilty, that you wanted, you know, your was it your fiance or your wife? You felt like you
good
should,
memory.
Yeah, you felt like you owed her a child. Right, because you know the stuff that y'all have been through and this and that. So you felt like you owed a woman a child. I want to know what's going on with that. Don't click off now. I want to know what's going on with the woman that you think you owe a child to.
No. We've had a couple conversations, and it may be coming to an end. So
there you go.
So pretty much
there you go, guys. Right there.
Thank God.
Guys, what do you think? You know?
If she gave him an ultimatum, his smartest move would be to walk out.
Yeah.
Guys, don't ever capitulate to a woman who gives you an ultimatum.
Yeah.
Unless you're abusing substances and she says, I want to stay with you, but you need to clean yourself up, then that would be different. But if it's, oh no, you ain't, because you're going to buy me a house and you're going to give me children and this and that, nope.
Guys, this is probably the most important decision he's going to make in his entire life. And what's crazy to me, guys, please hit the like button, please. What's crazy to me is that he's not being unreasonable. He's a good guy. He's a smart guy. He's successful. Guys, how is it that this guy right here can't get what a guy who just swam across the Rio Grande, standing out in front of Home Depot doing day labor can get? How is it that a dude from Mexico can come here illegally, right, and do day labor and collect cans on the weekends and have a wife who's traditional, who loves him, supports him, but this guy can't?
You know, it's it really boggles the mind. I'll be honest with you. Like that's a question I've asked myself. It's almost like you come to the conclusion that women are not actually that much happier the more free that they actually get and the more rights that they enjoy.
Yeah.
And that, like, the only reason why I say that is because, you know, happiness when it comes to women peaked like during and slightly before World War II, and it's been on the decline ever since.
Yeah.
But like as feminism has become more of an influence, especially modern feminism and intersectional feminism, the happiness rating or rates that are self-reported for women, they pay attention to these things and report on them each year. It's been a straight decline.
Yeah.
I mean, they're miserable.
Yep. And they have no one else to blame
but themselves.
Yep.
Sadly. 'Cause I told her pretty much it's going to be hard for me to commit to a child within 2 years if you know, I can't plan things out, you know, a specific way.
See how he had to also go do this in his garage to hide?
Yeah.
I was going to say something about that too.
Yeah, me too. I was going to say, yeah.
She was trying to offer, like, you know, she was trying to do different kind, because it's funny because in another stream you had a stream, I think it was the last stream you had, you were saying, and I caught it late, so I wasn't able to get on or anything like that, but you were saying, like, try to talk to a girl in Atlanta that makes 117,000 and try to tell her anything, blah blah blah. So my girl, she's not in Atlanta, but she is in that, you know, that right around that 115, 120,000 range, and it's not that I can't tell her anything, but it goes back to that question that I was asking, but at the same time, you know, I don't want to deviate, but it's sort of like being in that 50-50 type of partnership. Guys are a little bit like, they want to lead, but when you look at it from the woman's perspective, you know, they're not going to just take, you know, I mean, if they're making the same amount of money as you, which is going to be sort of what we're going in society.
Yeah, you're talking about the money. I want to focus a little bit more on the
Go ahead.
Yeah. That's not the thing at all, guys. Guys, what's the one thing that a married couple cannot compromise on? The one thing you cannot compromise on, guys. Anyone know?
Nothing is coming.
Children.
Oh.
You cannot compromise on children, guys. You can't. You can compromise on money. You can compromise on religion. You can even compromise on politics, guys. Okay? You know, our parents did it all the time. You know? But you cannot compromise on children. You can't. You have half a kid? Come on now.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to focus on the child though. What did she say when you said that you didn't want to have a child within 2 years?
I mean, she looks at it.
Or did y'all get that specific?
Yeah, we got very specific. I mean, she pretty much says that that, like, you know, she gives the medical sort of concern, you know.
How old is she?
Reason. She's 27.
She's 27 and she's giving you a medical concern.
She's giving medical manipulation. Oh,
yeah.
I can hear that wall from a mile away.
Yeah, yep.
The whole sage talk thing, I couldn't understand it, and then I didn't know that we.
Yeah, I hate that kind of. You know, I respect the guy that was on, but I hate the kind of talk about like that 1% kind of guy, because it's just.
Like, what are we talking about? Exactly. I would have given him the day of 5%. I would have given him the P. Diddy's. We're talking about real people like Ant. High value people. Ant's got his head on straight. He's got a great job. He's got a house and a fucking rental property. He's got all the things going for him.
And he still can't win. He still can't find a woman who will get on his program. He still can't be the CEO of his life and of his marriage.
Argumentative harpies.
Yeah, you go to Africa, you go to the Middle East, you go to South America. I told you guys, there's dudes out there cracking coconuts for a living. And they can be the head of their household, but this guy can't. I told you guys about my best friend. He wants kids, and his wife won't give them to him. He's a PhD in engineering, you know, makes $250,000 a year, and his 304 whore wife won't have a baby for him. Insane.
Crazy.
What is it? Fiance? What is it?
Yeah.
Is it a
wife?
Or Oh, it's a wife. Y'all have been married like what, 6 months, something like that?
Yeah.
His wife of 6 months is now saying, hey, for medical reasons, we need a child. We need, like, this is what I'm telling you guys. This is what what did I put on I put 2 things on the fucking list, right? I put resources, right? And she's married a guy who's doing great, and she's got her own resources too. She's making a ton of money. And now there's only one thing left on that damn list, and it's a kid. So now she's 27. She's like, hey, man, Kevin Samuel said I'm in the danger zone. What the hell is going on? So where's the conversation now?
I mean, right now it's pretty much, there's been some conversations about because pretty much we own both of the properties together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so she was trying to say like, hey, give, like pay her for the other property, and then I can, so we were over here trying to compromise and negotiate a little bit. So one of her sort of offers or whatever was, pay to finish off the other property, and then when I rent it, I could use that rental money as like, whatever her half was going to be. Obviously, it's not really half and half of the rental because you have
in terms of splitting up.
No, in terms of if we were to stay together, like if we were to try to make it work still, but
if y'all are gonna make it up, if y'all are gonna make it work, then why do y'all need to split up the properties?
No, it's not split up the properties. It's since we own both of them together, she was saying like I could own the duplex if I pay her for what we've put into it so far, and then
why do you have to pay her anything if y'all are gonna stay together? This is what I don't understand.
Thank you. That guy's real. Do you see how brainwashed this guy is, guys? You see this simple stiltskin, Darth Simpius, right? You know what I mean? Simp Master Flex. I mean,
doing everything to make her happy, and it's still not enough.
The moment that you decided that it was over, he should have said, "This chick is my enemy." Straight up, dude. This is craziness. He's still trying to bend over backwards.
Demon.
So he doesn't feel bad. You know what I'm saying?
And it's so funny.
The rent.
Do you want?
I was going to say, like, I think he's wrong. Like when he said, "Oh, we're going to still earn the same money." I think that's going out the window, AJ. I think like this whole thing of like women earning the same amount of money as men with all this AI and everything that's going on, that's going to be going out the window in like 10 years. That's way. No way, dude. I've had people in my tow truck, man, and they've been laid off, and they're all in IT.
Listen, over 70% of all the households now have the man's the breadwinner now. So I don't like it's almost 80%. So I don't know who all these women who are earning all this money are, so
to money that comes from it, I could use that as like an offset of expenses or whatever. The half that we were going to be splitting from the rental income, if that makes sense.
It doesn't, like, because if y'all are married and y'all are together, it's all the same pot anyway.
Yeah, that's sort of like that's sort of my perspective too. It's sort of like I think we're trying to find weird compromises or
a compromise for what?
Yeah, thank you.
She's trying to find a compromise.
You need a compromise.
Yeah. The status quo or the goal here is for her to win.
Money.
Yeah. He's not thinking about winning at all. He's thinking about everyone else's interest except his own.
Compromise, that means that you feel one way and she feels another way, and y'all are trying to meet in the middle. So
Yes.
What's the way that she feels versus the way that you feel?
So she feels like our situation is fine. Like we don't have to make the kind of sacrifices that I'm asking for in terms of like, hey, it's not a bad idea to live in the duplex and so on and so forth. It'll free us up sooner. And, if anything happens, if she wants to leave the 9 to 5 later on after the kid or whatever, like it'll just give us more options.
So you are thinking about giving her a kid.
There you go.
She's saying she's already got. She said it gives.
No, you told on yourself there.
Oh man,
he told on himself. You guys notice that? You notice? And this is why we're having this live stream right now. This guy has passed the point to where he should have known that it's time to divorce. He's past this time. They are on two completely different pages, and he's somehow still brainwashed and trying to make it work. You guys, this is the problem with being a nice guy. This is a problem with being a good, wholesome guy who wants to put everyone else's needs before your own. You get absolutely destroyed.
She said it gives her more options after the kid.
It gives us I'm saying it gives us more leaders.
I'm listening. I got that good ear. You said that it gives y'all more options after the kid.
You trying to make sure I don't slip up. That's what you're trying to.
No, I'm listening to you, pimp.
Nah, what I'm saying is her perspective is our situation right now is fine. We can continue building where we're at. We don't need to move into the duplex and make these kinds of moves because, we're both quote unquote fine, right? My perspective is, we can still speed things up better if we do like the house hacking and things of that nature.
You keep talking about the house hacking. You keep talking about the residences.
Correct.
I'm trying to focus on the kid.
All right,
are you guys gonna have a kid or not?
Most likely not.
Yeah, does she know that?
Yes.
She knows that y'all most likely are not gonna have a kid, but you just said
but that's gonna lead to if that's the final decision, that's gonna lead to us splitting up.
Dude, she's setting you up for failure.
It takes so much to get it out of you guys.
No, you
Cooked.
Straight, you didn't ask it straight.
I asked you straight. I kept bringing you back to the kid. I'm the one who kept bringing you. I brought you back to this kid 3 times, right? And what you said, honestly, Ann, it didn't even make sense just now because you just said that she knows in her head that y'all are most likely not going to have a kid. But then you also said, she's planning for a future with you and y'all can stay in the same place. But you also just said that if y'all don't have the kid, it's going to end to the termination of the relationship.
No, go ahead.
What you're saying, does it make sense?
You're acting like acting like you've never been through a divorce before. You know how it is at the end of it. You go through
a divorce. This is what I'm talking about. Are y'all staying together or not? You're talking about a divorce, and I'm confused. We had Sage Talks up here, and Sage Talk is all, this or that, and what women the prize. I'm trying to tell you guys, women want 2 things. And our boy Ant is co-signing this, man. She wants that kid. You started off by saying that she's giving you all the medical reasons at 27 why she needs to hurry up and get this kid, Ant.
Correct, yeah.
And you're like saying you're probably not going to have a kid.
There you go. Yeah.
So
you can't talk out of both sides of your neck there, buddy.
Y'all are on totally different grounds.
That's what I said, right, guys? They're on 2 completely different pages. And guys, this is not going to work. Guys, put a 1 if you agree. If this guy stays married to this chick, he's cooked.
She's thinking she's going to have a kid, and she's giving you the medical reasons why she's going to have a kid. And you're saying that y'all probably are not going to have a kid. Y'all haven't really talked about this, have you? Because when I really listen to you, it's confused.
No, there's no confusion there. I feel like what's confusing to it? So I told you.
Does she know that y'all are probably not going to have a kid?
Yes.
And you said that since she knows that, that's probably going to end. That's probably going to lead to the end of the relationship.
Yes, she's waiting on pretty much my final say. She's pretty much waiting like, hey, is this going to happen or not, kind of thing. But we've had the discussion to this point where it's pretty much like, it's at that point where you're saying.
And so what else is there? Why are you guys even talking about moving
the
or
thing
not
is,
moving?
Thank you. Is that an unreasonable question? No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's definitely it's the whole attachment thing. As a guy,
it's hard. I feel you, man. It's hard. It's hard. It's
and you start
hard.
Yeah.
But it's
dude, she's setting you up,
It's
man.
tough, man.
Yeah.
it's like a whole grieving process.
Exactly. It's a death. It really is a death. I promise you this though, man. I have talked to so many men who had kids just kind of out of obligation, like you said, it never, ever, ever turns out well.
Yeah.
And to be honest, you will be unfair to her. She deserves to have a father of her child that is 100% in. And you are not 100, you are not even 50% in. You're not.
Yeah.
And so
people don't even think about money a lot of times when they think about when they really want kids.
Exactly. There are a lot of men, especially white men, they love having fucking kids. Now they hate it, 9 years later when the child support comes around. Right? But, a woman wants a father who's going to be, who wants to be the father. Generally speaking, very few women go into like, oh, I'm gonna get knocked up and I know he hates kids. Very, it might be like a Drake situation or like a Sage Talks where, we're talking about P. Diddy. Somebody have P. Diddy's kids, she don't fucking care. But regular women want, they want the father to be all in. And you are not all in.
Yeah.
It's tough, man, but listening to you and how you were explaining it and how you kind of kept trying to jump over the kid thing. The kid thing is the
I wasn't
whole
trying
thing.
to jump over it. My question was,
what was your question?
My question was, seeing this situation, I guess my perspective obviously is a little jaded right now because I'm going through this, but my question is, do you think 50-50 relationships are going to have a large market share or is it going to like dwindle, or is it not going to have as large of a market share as we've tried pushing on to like young kids through schooling and through all of that? Like we try to push like, look for a girl that has certain qualities that pretty much end up making her a 50-50 type of partner to you. So my question is, do you think it's going to have like a large market share? Is it going to be 50% of the relationships or marriages?
You see how these
100%?
AJ,
I can answer that.
Do you see how these like engineer people like talk about things?
Yeah.
Like, dude, this is actually this is not a intellectual kind of like thing. This is a thing from the heart, man. Like when you're talking about kids and you're talking like you want to like spend your time with like a woman that's gonna like, you're gonna father children with.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? You're talking about like statistics and you're talking about like, oh, what like, I don't even know what this guy's even talking about. It's so ridiculous. You are not ready to be a father, man, when you're talking like this.
Yeah.
Like, you stop wasting people's time. I'm not on this guy's side, quite honestly. Like he's starting to annoy me.
But here's the thing. Once again, the emotional manipulation part, right? This is how women destroy men, right? Like I said, in both clips, it's shown that logically, like he's thought this through, right? But women, they have this way of making men act illogically.
True, she's like confusing him. Yeah.
Yes. And once again, the only person that's been the voice of reason in his life is a random lawyer on YouTube.
Yeah, like what are you talking about with like properties and like sell the properties and split it 50-50. Done.
Where are the men in his life that he can talk to about this?
They're simping for their wives, probably.
Thank you.
But I want to know how that relates to your specific situation.
I mean, it just relates to mine because seeing as I'm pretty much in that 50-50, I would say that I'm in that 50-50 sort of category of relationships. And moving forward, I'm seeing that I probably won't look for this exact type of relationship. I'm just wondering, like, am I thinking incorrectly and not looking for this again?
You're thinking incorrectly in that you're focusing on the money.
Yeah.
And the money is not going to be the hardest part for you. The money is going to be the easiest part. The hardest part for you going forward is going to be the hardest part for you right now. When you date women that are 27, 29, 32, 35, they want kids. They want kids. Don't even worry about the money. Is like, that's You got money, she got money. She don't have money, you got money. As long as you got money, she's gonna be with it. But she's gonna want kids at some point. You get with the 20.
My question is with the 50% woman, if you tell them something like, hey, you know, I want to do this house hack idea, they're more inclined to say, I don't like that idea, versus potentially with a non-50-50 partnership. Right?
It doesn't matter. You're the man. Even if she makes more money than you guys, if someone breaks into the house, you got to go down there and fight Big Butchie and take the bullet. You have to give your life for her. It doesn't matter. If you can boil manhood down to money, guys, that's how far that our relationship, that our society has fallen, right? Guys, women, they're so stupid that all they've done is, and guys, it's smart on the corporation side because they've convinced women that outsourcing to strange men is better than having an actual man in the house. For security, they call the cops. For plumbing, they call a plumber. For the husband, he used to do all of that. Ridiculous. So,
from an economic standpoint, if you're the one making this decision, she'll be more inclined to say, if this is what you think is best, let's say. Do you think that's false, or do you think that's?
I think that's true, but there are gradients to it, and especially, it's true, but it's almost false, because women who want kids, they look at their environment. They do this whole nesting thing, and when a woman is pregnant, and even really before she starts pregnant, she's looking around like, do I want to bring a kid into this environment? And when you start talking about house hacking, when you start talking about house hacking, women are like, oh yeah, let's do it. And then they see what you're talking about and like, how am I supposed to be pregnant in this? How am I supposed to, bring a kid into a duplex? Especially
and you're still giving up your power. You're still giving up the power position because you're capitulating to her BS.
All this money. Because here's the thing, you're not the only game in town. That's the problem. You're making good money, but it's a lot of folks making good money. So she's going to look at you and she's going to be like, well, I can get with him, but I can also get with Joe down the street and not live in a duplex and have my baby. I'm going to be a mother. I can have my baby in a nice house.
Isn't the argument? Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just going to say that's the issue that you're going to run up against.
Okay.
The issue is that you're not the only game in town. Now, I don't know you could, if you're like P. Diddy or something, maybe, but if you're P. Diddy, then you know what? You wouldn't be house hacking in the first place. So she's got you going and coming.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. The kid is going to be your stumbling block.
So it's pretty much, okay. That's fair.
You can find women, you can find women that don't want kids, but man, it's tough. Yeah. And they will change their fucking mind. Yeah. That's another thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. That's facts.
Oh, yeah.
That's facts, guys. And this is why you can, here, you know what? Here, let me pump the brakes here, guys. Let's do this. Guys, I need you to understand you can't control women. You can only control yourself. Guys, if you don't want kids, guys, get the snip. Dead ass. That's the only way that you can really, really, really take control of your destiny, guys. Get the snip. If you don't want kids, or if you already have them and you don't want any more, guys, get the snip. Then you don't have to worry. Then you can just be I got mine too. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And guys, it doesn't matter. That way, if you're with some broad and she decides to not tell you that she's gone off her birth control or whatever, guys, first of all, don't trust them anyways, right? Always strap up. But guys, let's just say it. I don't know. She pokes holes in there and she's off her birth control. Because guys, chicks, that baby is powerful. Then you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry at all, guys. So
that's another thing. Now, if you're old like me, you're 45 and you're saying you pop out a kid, it don't really matter to you, man. Like, yeah, let's have a fucking kid. It'll be fun. At my age, it's like, what do you got to lose? Yeah, but you're young, you're still grinding. And that's, don't worry about the money. You're good with the money. Whether you get a woman that has money or not, that's not going to be your issue. Your issue is going to be the baby, and the baby is going to influence the money because she's not going to fucking want a house hack.
Yes. And she's not going to work as much either. Guys, you guys know how many of these strong independent chicks don't want to work as much or don't want to work after they have a baby?
Like 99%.
Exactly.
Specifically or personally, the woman that you're vetting now or dating now, you feel like if you date somebody that's like, I mean, you're probably not gonna find somebody at your exact salary, most likely, but if you're dating somebody, let's say that made what you made when you were an attorney, potentially, I don't want to guess too much, but somebody that makes a decent amount of money, like mid six figures or something like that, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that? Do you see any difference in their behavior versus somebody that maybe only makes 50 that you might have gone on a date with? Or do you see anything like, hey, there may be more problems with this, or she may not cater to you as much, or whatever? She might not have the same amount of time.
No, if you're that dude, she'll just cater to you, guys. If you're that guy, guys, women bend over backwards because money is not a problem. Money is not an issue. It's, are you that dude?
Yeah.
How many times have you dated a chick where she was with Nug or Gavin? He was living in her house and driving her car and
couch surfing. Yeah.
Come on, dude. If you're that guy, money doesn't matter.
Yeah. There's a long list of stuff.
Hey, AJ. Is this guy like Mexican or something? Like, is he?
I thought he was like Ethiopian, but he's Hispanic.
He's Hispanic. So, dude, he is like. This is what I don't understand. Right? So he's like the American dream. You know what I mean? Where it's like, he's come from like somewhere where it's like not too good. Like he's come to make. He's like a software engineer. Like, damn, man.
Yeah.
Like he's like done well for himself.
Yeah.
And these women are still not happy.
Yeah.
He could have stayed in like Mexico or wherever he's from and just been like, had some nice senorita. Like, he's a smart guy, probably could have worked something out. This is crazy, man.
Yeah.
This is insane.
That's Anonymous's computer. That's that vibrating sound. So
yeah, sorry, guys.
Yeah. Women who make more are going to be more independent.
Correct.
Generally speaking.
You guys, in a marriage, you're supposed to be interdependent, not have one chick be independent.
And if they really make a lot of money, they're going to be busy. Correct. Like that doctor, she's fucking busy. And, so it's tough. It's easier to date a woman who's a middle manager and she's making $65,000 a year and she's 9 to 5.
That's sort of what I'm trying to like. That's sort of the.
But what you're looking at,
the point that I'm emphasizing for you.
Yeah, but I just think you're focusing on the wrong thing.
No, yeah, and I mean, go ahead, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just saying that your issue is going to be these kids. You're going to see, man.
Yeah,
you're going to see. Yeah. And at my age, you don't really have to worry about that because, to be honest, let's say I'm dating anybody, let's say 30 and up. But be honest, man. Most of these women these days, they've got kids.
Look at this, guys. Okay, just a quick pit stop. A woman questions a relationship after boyfriend demands half her closet before moving in. Listen, as a 25-year-old woman says, am I overreacting, detailing a series of escalating demands. Guys, never move in with a woman. She either moves into your place or you move her into yours. Guys, don't ever move into her spot.
Happening to one of my roommates, and I warned him against it.
The disagreements extend to the home's 2 spare rooms. The woman says she offered to convert the smaller room and his personal space, was willing to switch rooms so he could have the larger one. They disagreed with the space for the fold out bed for the guests. Her boyfriend wanted it. So guys, this is her space, and he's just in it. Guys, don't ever do this. His version of equal fair is that he benefits and you don't. It's furniture now. It'll be more later. Tell that to all the guys. Look at that. Someone says, girls in the wrong, and anyone that's defending her is in the wrong. You love someone, you're willing to let them move into your place. You need to share stuff 50-50. Facts. Look at that, guys. And this is what men have been going through for years. Years. Huh?
I also think that it's really important, if you wanted to talk about something that you should look for when it comes to a woman, is when there's an issue, does she first examine how she has maybe contributed to the problem, or does she immediately move to assign responsibility for something that you did? I would say that for both people, for both the husband and the wife, that they need to first recognize how they've contributed to a problem before they start looking to lay accountability on other people. Look to how you yourself have contributed to that conflict before you. I mean, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my wife and I do that first. We recognize when we have like a fight. We start off by recognizing how both of us have contributed to the misunderstanding that's going on. And in doing that, by conceding those things, it actually makes like actually tackling the problem much easier.
Yeah. Yep.
I had a strong suspicion one time I was out on a date with somebody who was pregnant. Like, God, are you pregnant? I don't, you know what I'm saying? These women are tough out here, man.
She was trying to get that lawyer money so she could pin the baby on. She was probably like, 3 or 4 months pregnant.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
Oh, I was premature. The baby's yours.
Yeah.
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
That's a plot line in Friday 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was like it was a few years ago. Yeah, man. Like it's dangerous out here, but like women want kids. They're
You're
gonna
saying,
have.
you're saying women with kids are have an advantage in that aspect.
Women with kids have an advantage in what aspect?
What?
Dating women with kids is a good idea for that reason.
No,
They're not gonna want more potentially.
Yes,
he doesn't get it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the manosphere, they will tell you never date a woman with kids, right? But I've dated women with kids. I've had great and bad experiences. Oh my God, I dated a woman with a kid. I hated that fucking kid. I would if that woman would have turned around, I would have kicked that kid. I hated that kid. But I've also dated women whose kids are super cool. Super cool. So I'm not going to go as far as the manosphere, but there are issues. But I'll date a woman with a kid in a second, to be honest.
You are an idiot, my friend.
Well,
But,
I'm gonna let you.
If you can find a woman with if you can find a woman with no kids, and she doesn't want kids because you don't really want kids like that.
Yeah.
The income thing, you should just fucking.
Wait, repeat that. Sorry.
I'm not going to say that, the woman's going to be a goddamn unicorn, but if you can find a woman with no kids and she doesn't want kids and she's over the age of 25, 26, that's something for you to really consider. That you need to give her an extra 2 points on the scale. To be honest.
For not wanting kids, but then the problem will come if you end up wanting the kids and she still don't want them.
No, if you want the kids, listen, women will give you a kid.
Yeah,
very few women will not give you a kid, even if they're on the fence or they say that they won't. If they really love it, they'll give you a fucking kid. Very few women will be like, no. The only women that really won't give you a kid are the women with medical problems. Women with medical problems will tell you, okay, no, I'm not going to give you a kid. Most other women, if you really want one, they'll give you a fucking kid. But so if she says that she doesn't want kids, you really need to find out why.
Yeah. Yep.
Is it just because they're a hassle or expensive, or is it really because she has a medical problem?
Yeah.
If she has a medical problem, she's gonna tell you, ain't no fucking kids coming out of here.
Guys, what do you think?
I like how straight-laced the lawyer was. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, even though he was bald, he let his hair down, so to speak.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'm trying.
That horn.
That's the
So
first time
good.
I've earned the clown award.
No, that one was more in line with the Dubai porta potty. Sorry.
Guys, anything else on this topic? I mean, I know Korg, you know, Matt's married, Korg's been divorced, you know, guys, once again, all you guys that are married, you're miserable, guys, it's never cheaper to keep her. Get out, guys, get out.
That's the biggest lie. And don't let anybody push you into this. She's a single mom, you should help her. No.
That's crazy to me that anyone would even like say that to people. Like, oh yeah, she's got kids. Yeah, she's good.
They'll
What?
do that. No, kids kryptonite.
Yeah.
Not that it's not your problem. Not your monkeys, not your circus.
Yep.
It's also
monkeys, pun intended. If she already has little monkeys, don't give her the banana.
Oh! Hey, Snowboard, did you listen to that Tom Likas yet that I sent you?
Yeah, I was listening to a lot of Tom Likas. Dude, I wish I had listened to that guy years ago. He was
I
more
remember
of a
listening
West
to him
Coast guy.
live.
He gives like some of the
in
best
90s,
advice I've ever heard.
2000s. Guys, so
he's
about
awesome.
this in the Discord, there was a Tom Likas episode where he asked white dudes, would you like be with a white chick who's been with a nug? And all these dudes say no. And hey, you know what?
Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. You know, guys, there are
Just proves bad judgment.
you know, there are Asian dudes, you know, who say that, you know, who are in China, Japan, or whatever. They say that they won't be with Asian chicks that have been with white dudes or black dudes. They think that if a Japanese guy thinks that if a Japanese chick's been with a white guy, an American, that she's not good anymore. She's not. And you know what? Hey, it is what it is. You know? So guys, let's do this here. Let's look at these here. Hold on. And guys, hit the like button, please. Guys, we will have a Memorial Day special tomorrow. We'll talk about just the military as a whole. We'll talk about useless chicks in the military, right? You know what I'm saying? And all you service members, call in, even if you usually don't, call in for like a couple minutes. You know, name, branch, when you served, and say hi. You know, so yeah.
Yeah, I'll try and get on tomorrow for that.
Yeah. We'll do. Let's see. I think the usual time, but we'll probably go pretty long. So we usually probably do like, huh?
What is the usual time for Monday?
What? Well, maybe because I have the day off. We can do late. Guys, do you want 5 p.m. or do you want 9 p.m. tomorrow?
9 p.m. would be great for me.
Yeah,
what do you
we're
think?
on East Coast time.
Yeah.
I mean, AJ is.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I could split the difference. Maybe. I'll see. So, all right, here you go.
What do you think about, like 7 p.m. or what?
Yeah, maybe 7.
7 would be good.
7:30. Yeah. That'll
All
work.
right, I will try and be free around that time.
Yeah, guys.
I
once
think
again,
your 7. I think your 7 or 7:30 is my 8 or 8:30.
I think so. Yeah, he's Wisconsin.
Right.
No, because you're like an hour behind me, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. That would mean that my 7:30 is your 6:30. Right?
What time is it exactly by you right now?
So your 7:30 is his 8:30.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's what I said. Ah. Ah. Here we go.
Girlfriend think it was okay to run over her boyfriend with her car.
What? Look at that. Of course. Of course. Of course. Look at that.
Well, 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 well.
You probably gave him an ultimatum.
Oh!
Now that gets the horn. That one gets the horn.
No, dude, look
What's going on? Bro, my baby mom was up here. She just tried to run me over with the car twice. She ran me over with the car twice. I could barely walk.
You need EMS, my man?
No, I'll be alright.
Twice?
It caught me real good. I know it ain't broken, man.
She like hit you or run you over?
She did. I'll show you. This the first one. This the first one right here. She did it twice though. They gonna get my shit. I don't gotta hurt you. I don't gotta touch you. I ain't touch you. This the first one. This is in the driveway.
Hold up. Hold up.
Ohio addict.
Yeah,
Hold
that's
up.
Akron.
We recorded it twice. This is the first one.
This is the first
I was
time
trying to turn
my
around,
wife tried to assault me with a moving vehicle and nearly killed me.
Yeah, yeah.
She was running me over, but I would have went under the car. But she got my clothes in the back. I got her on camera stealing my clothes. And this one too right here. That's her mom over there. She had her mom pull up. I tried to tell her mom, like, you're not gonna be able to save her this time. You're not gonna be able to save her this time. She come over here. Your neighbors done called the police on her 1,000 times. She come out here 3 in the morning. Yeah. She come in here 3 in the morning, beeping the horn, disturbing all these neighbors and stuff. Because I don't want to be with you. Her air went out yesterday. It was 95 degrees in the house. This was she ran me over the second time. I'm all on the car. Feel me though?
Okay.
Come
here's
on,
what
now.
I'm gonna do. I'm still gonna get EMS out.
All right.
Just because you were hit. How old are you, my man?
I'm 27.
27.
Then,
7.
like I got a camera set. It's cameras in my house. She stole my clothes at the house. She don't live here. 25. No, she stole like $2,500 of clothes. Her air went out in her house yesterday night. She called me. Like my air went out. She got my son. My son 93. So when I went over there, it's 95 degrees in the house in June. So I'm like, she's like, well, can we just stay one night? Because the maintenance man's supposed to come Monday. It's 95 degrees in the house. My son 93 got real bad asthma. He do breathing treatments every night. I'm like, cool. She over here. She come over here. You see her chilling. My mom and them out of town. My mom called me up like, hey, can you go to my house and let my dogs out? They in Virginia. Cool. I tell her like, I'll be back. I'm about to go let these dogs out for my mom. Mind you, I got
No, get to the point, dude.
Give the same statement again.
Come on, bro.
Standing by my daughter. It's like almost daily happening with these two, and I don't want him to get in trouble.
Oh no. I mean, there's video of it. I just want to make sure that like nothing. He didn't do anything to hurt or provoke that.
Yeah, he always seems to be trying to avoid it, to be honest with you.
My daughter is a victim for him. I'm not the only witness. I'm going to tell you straight out, what did I witness? I'm not standing by him. I'm not standing by my daughter. Okay. My granddaughter spent the weekend over my house. It was time for me to drop her to her mom. Okay. So actually her mom called me and she said, please come and get me. You know, he asked me if he wanted to see his son. And then when she came to let him see his son,
way too complicated.
he stole her car.
Like they just.
All right. Let's go to where they get maintenance. You dummy! Look at the freaking people. You stupid idiot! Look at maintenance. Housekeeping.
This looks like a prison.
Woman.
It's time for the air. Hold on 1 second. Kiki, stop.
Hey,
her one B-dub sister goes, that ain't maintenance. What are you talking about?
hey, I always say if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid.
Yeah. Dummy.
One of them better be ready with a foot.
Yeah, kick that fucking door open.
What's your name?
Yeah.
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 It's time!
dummy.
I'm going to jail?
Yeah.
For what?
Wait, for what?
And I'll be honest with you, if you talk to police that work in these inner city neighborhoods, they will tell you that they're typically not that afraid of black males. They do not like dealing with these women that are out of
They're
control.
getting more.
They're the
more
worst
violent
ones.
all the time.
Yeah, they're the worst ones. They're the worst offenders. They're completely out of control. It's not the black men. It is the black women that give the police the most consistent problems.
Yep.
What's he going to jail for? He was hitting her. What am I being under arrest for, you guys? How is it a domestic? Look at my. I'm not breaking out. I'm not breaking out. I'm not breaking out. Don't. My kids. Can I make sure my kids are okay, please?
Put your hand behind your back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm willing to listen. I'm not doing anything.
We got it. We'll go through all of it. We got it.
Please wait till.
Man, I don't want to do all this in front of your son.
Yes, sir. My car keys.
Who is this?
Hold on, listen. Hold on.
Get the kid in the room.
Hey, sir. Wait 1 second. Please don't let me leave.
You gonna let her go to the room? What if she gets a freaking Glock?
Can I just hug you before I go? Yes.
How long the shit's weave is. You see this?
Yeah, like rat tail, man. What the heck?
But I want to say this.
You guys.
Disgusting.
I want to say this, and then I just got to run. Like when it comes to these situations, see, the children were never a factor when she was running the guy over with her car. Now the children are a factor, and she's making them a factor because she's getting arrested and the cuffs are on. Then all of a sudden the children become a priority. They weren't a priority.
My
before.
kids.
Yep.
Right. They weren't a priority before. Their priority whenever like the consequences come knocking. That's all of a sudden when the priority of the kids come in.
Yep.
And it's this happens every time. They honestly have convinced themselves that if they have children, they're somehow that lets them off the hook legally for anything that they do.
Yeah,
because they can always hide behind taking care of and having to take care of those kids. We need to start taking these children away from these unfit parents.
Yeah,
they'd be better off
and break the cycle of poverty and prison, the school to prison pipeline. It's because of failed parents like this that you have that pipeline.
Yep, she made the ultimate mistake.
Oh!
But hey, I gotta go. You guys have a great night.
All right, buddy.
You too. Thanks.
Look at this guy.
Take him tonight, Kiki. Come here. Kiki, let me talk to you real quick. Can I please? This is my daughter, you guys.
Oh, they're coming from all over the place.
How many kids are in there?
Look at this.
Take pictures of my bruises. Please lift my arm up, man.
It's like a nursery.
I want my mom to come save me, man. It's okay. I'll go to jail. I have a lawyer and everything. I understand, but man, please just listen to me. Like,
wait a minute.
My babies.
I understand. But
she's got a lawyer.
Screaming, crying,
I
everything like
understand.
that, and them seeing you like that is only gonna make you more
Yes,
upset,
sir.
okay?
But why am I doing this?
That's Nug. That's a street lawyer.
Okay? Try to calm yourself down. So when the door
May I
opens,
please just love my kids, please, until my mom wants to
like
take
I
out
said,
of my
there's
house.
processes to everything. Okay?
Yes, sir. I just don't want to.
All right.
Me and Allah, we've been friends since before we both had kids.
Okay.
So we've been friends for like 7, 8 years.
Okay.
We've been friends for long years, but she go through this with her baby dad nonstop.
And it's always the same thing with them.
It's either he manipulates her, he have her go to his house instead of coming over here. He come
So
over here.
this is her place.
This is her place. So my friend is gullible. I'm not gonna lie, she's gullible. So whatever, he'll beat her up, punch her in the face, step her in the face. And then
Doesn't
the next day
matter.
he'll be like, come over. She'll come over here. He'd go through her phone. Now it's a problem. Now he wants
So
to
they've
fight.
got a toxic relationship.
But he always putting his hands on her.
Okay.
So I be having
toxic relationship. He's been physically abusive in the past.
all the time.
Okay. Has she ever
What
called
proof
on
you
him?
got of that?
He went to jail multiple times for DV.
Okay.
Yes,
You
sir.
understand your
Yes,
rights?
sir.
I have explained.
Yes, I understand my Miranda rights.
When you went over to Burkhart, what happened?
I've been there since for days now, sir. He's
What
been around
happened
since my
about
birthday.
6:19, 6:20, between 6 and 6:20.
We've been napping. Me and my son. We went to the fair yesterday. We've been
Yeah.
napping all day. Me and him and his father. I woke up, got my son together or whatever. Around 6 he left. He said he's going to take his mom's dogs out or
Napping
something like
all
that.
day,
I'm
huh?
like,
Whose car did he leave?
his car.
Is that why you're such a nappy-headed hoe?
Oh!
Oh!
My daughter was supposed to be getting dropped off to me.
We're handling the call.
Sir, can you please stop? I don't want my
So
kids.
now we have your statement. He's going to go inform the officers
Yes.
on scene who are handling the call.
Sir, can you please talk to those neighbors? I beg you. I don't even know those
Okay.
neighbors. I'm begging you. They even told me to please
Oh,
leave.
you're not listening.
Yes,
I
sir.
need you to do less talking and more listening, okay?
Yes, sir.
I understand you're upset.
Yes, sir. I don't.
I'm going to give you a moment to talk.
Yes,
Hold
sir.
up. Questions, okay?
Like usually me and my baby dad go through this, but I've been getting abused, man. I want you guys.
Come on.
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
Look at that.
You ran him over with a car.
Hold up.
Me out.
Hold up. If you go back about a minute or so, they said something about, do you understand your rights? What is the very first sentence of the
To
rights?
remain
when they
silent.
claim-
Right? Yeah, you have the
Thank
right.
you.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Impossible. They can't
You don't
comprehend.
have to speak to the police once they Mirandize you. You just say, I don't want to talk.
Lawyer, please.
I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right, and you shut up.
Yep.
But they knew she wouldn't.
Well, hold on. No, it's not, because the fifth is in the courtroom.
Yeah.
So your Miranda rights different. You can plead the fifth in court when you're actually
You can,
but
but
the fifth does not apply outside of court.
Well, what happened is she drank the fifth, and now she's in this situation. Of that Hennessy. This is a Hennessy.
Yeah.
right here.
I was gonna say I like some malt liquor. Like, come on now.
Yeah, because the reason
Mad
why
Dog 304
is because if someone's trying to build a case against you, or you're trying to defend yourself versus charges, then you can kind of incriminate yourself per the fifth. You know what I'm saying?
Does that count as well if you're like a foreigner like me? Do I get
yes,
the same
if you are
rights?
in the United States, then you get access to all of the
What
same
an
rights.
amazing country.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But you stay your ass up in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a good idea to say less.
I did not.
To a cop.
Okay, yes, sir. It's okay.
Right now, you were.
Touch this man. I did not. And I'm going to jail.
No,
because
your
of
Ultima
my
touched him.
children.
Yeah.
I did not touch this man.
I'm just going to scream. I'm going to close the door.
Oh, I saw her there. You was there, right? Did you take other people witness statements?
Yes.
I do appreciate that.
Yep. So we got everything there. We don't just make an arrest just to make the arrest. There was enough for us to handcuff her and place her under arrest today.
You know what? If you guys gonna keep doing that, I'm gonna do something that
What are you gonna do?
you guys not investigating. This is a false arrest.
It's not.
Last time you arrested her.
I'm not gonna argue
Uh-oh,
with you.
this
I'm
brought
not
Megan
gonna
arrested
You
too.
answer, because this
This
is
brought
not
Megan
right. How many
arrested
children?
too.
So just
She have two.
I don't know why you're
Yes,
checking
that's
me.
only two.
Okay.
And he's manipulating her because of her son. He wanted to give him that. My kid. Here now.
Wait,
stop talking.
Who's this?
Just look.
In that physical act.
That might be
Sounds
her,
like
the
the
one
same
melting
shit.
on.
Dude, you
What
see.
made this woman think it was a good idea to run her boyfriend over with her car?
Another one.
What's going? Where's she at? Bro, she left because she knows she's on.
AJ, do you see this? Do you see this female commune that they've got going on in this apartment building? There's
Look
like
at this,
3 of them with all these kids.
Look at this.
Crazy.
Look at this. This.
Real quick.
I can't believe this is happening, dude. I'm going to jail.
Riverside. Where's this at?
Looks like she was shot.
Damn. She shot her best friend in the face.
Damn.
On January
I have a feeling
17th,
this is
2025, an argument between two housemates turned fatal when 26-year-old Hallie walked upstairs mid-argument, grabbed her 9mm handgun, and returned to the basement where she shot 30-year-old Cheyenne, a mother of two, in the head.
Tell her I'm here. Just tell her to walk out to me for hands up. Come on, come on. Come on. Okay, you're good. Come on. Riverside Police Department, come on out. Hands up, come on. Nobody's gonna get hurt. Come on, sweetie.
Come on. Come on. Who else is in the house?
This is going to
Come
be
on.
like Michigan.
You're doing good. Come on. You're doing good. Nobody's going to hurt you, okay?
Midwest
You're doing
somewhere.
okay. No one's going to hurt you. All right. All right.
Can I hit my baby?
Just hang on a second.
Can I hit my baby
real quick?
Can I just get one more hit, officer? Please. I need one more pineapple hit, please.
Come on. Okay. You're doing okay. No one's going to hurt you. All right. All right.
Can I hit my baby?
Just hang on.
My vape. Look at that one.
Second, I just need security
That
real
vape
quick.
doesn't need hitting, you do.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Just relax, okay?
I'm so sorry.
Turn your hands around like this. What's your first name?
My name's Haley.
Okay, Haley. Just it's okay. Just relax.
Here, come out so we can get the ambulance up here. Oh, she's an old lady. She's 60 years old. I'm the one that did it. She's 60. My baby. She's on oxygen.
Who else is in the house?
Brian, he's downstairs with the girl. I can't believe this is happening, dude. I'm going to jail. I'm not even me in jail. I love you.
Just relax.
Yeah.
Just relax, okay? You're okay. Where's the gun? And is anybody else armed?
No.
Okay.
No. I just got out of the hospital. I take care
Where's
of this
she
baby. Basement.
Where's that? Where's the basement?
Right, basement door. Where's the basement door? Right here.
Right here.
Right there.
Guys, I gotta skip more because of
What the?
Probably like a hoarder's house.
Let me get by you. What the?
Officers found Cheyenne in the basement with a gunshot wound to the head and no signs of life. The woman's boyfriend, Brian, had returned home mid-incident and after being told by Hallie that she had shot his girlfriend, discovered her body in the basement.
What's your name?
Oh my
Elijah?
God.
How old are you?
I'm 19 years
You're
old.
19 years old
He has
now?
a kid bastard.
Been doing all right?
my
Yeah, I've been
God.
good.
Look
Okay,
at
I've seen
this
you for a long
mess.
time.
Yeah.
Since you were much younger, okay? Who's this little guy? Is this
This
yours?
is my son.
How old?
He's 2.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no! This is my son, man. Hell yeah! It's 2. This kid's
Yeah.
19.
I
His
mean,
son is 2.
Yeah.
So
I named
proud of
Mountain
him.
Dew Junior.
Look at that, man. Trailer trash.
Yeah.
Trailer.
I'm Mountain Dew. This is Diet Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew Code Red is his son's name.
Yeah. This is Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Dew
But
Light.
you know what? This guy's probably like very happy. Like some of these people like that, they're like happy no matter what somehow. They just kind of like don't
Dude, he looks so happy, full of life, man. Like,
Yeah,
this
that's
is
because
crazy.
his
considering
mom
the
was
circumstances.
No, that's because his mom was smoking meth when she was pregnant, and he
Yeah.
doesn't know any better. He's half a Tylenol tard.
Good
yeah,
point.
but I'm saying that helps him.
Yeah. So, guys, hit the like button, please.
Okay. Do me a favor. Let's walk over by this cruiser. Get that baby in the sun where it's a little bit warmer, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to walk right over here. Hi there. Hi.
I'm the grandpa. This is my daughter.
Okay. All right. Just hang right. You can just hang right here with us, okay?
Where's
What? Okay.
what happened?
We're sorted out. We got to make sure everybody's safe first, okay?
All right, I need to make sure my daughter's okay. My daughter can't. She's very mentally.
Okay.
You know
Haley?
my daughter. Yes,
Yeah,
you know my daughter.
I'm taking care of her. She's taken care of.
She's been doing
She's fine.
everything so right.
Yeah, she's fine. She's
It
good.
It was.
Okay.
It came at her.
Well,
It came at her first.
You weren't here, so I'm going to need to talk to him, okay? So that we don't have our stories all. Can you take the little one for a little bit and let me
Yes,
talk to Elijah? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
My granddaughter.
Okay.
My granddaughter, I think, is in there.
Is your granddaughter in there, the little one?
The baby.
You hang here with Officer Brewer, okay? I'll be right back.
All I heard was shot. I said, she okay? She okay? Where at? And they're throwing me the...
Come on, sorry, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Said anything as to what happened?
The boyfriend told me.
What got used name? What boyfriend?
Brian Mitchell.
Okay. Brian
he is
Large.
the victim's. Yes, he is the victim's boyfriend.
Okay.
He said he left to go get cigarettes.
Yeah.
He was either coming back or walking, and his mom. You could hear his mom yelling, "Brian, Brian, Brian!"
Who's
So
the mom?
the
Shelley.
older
who just
lady that
walked
you brought out.
Okay.
So he goes
Damn.
running in, and she tells him that Haley shot his wife. So he goes downstairs.
Shot Brian's wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he goes downstairs and finds her. I said, "Who's the gun belong to?" He said, "My brother, the one that was standing out, the younger one. They were standing out. I don't know his name. Elijah says it's his gun because I asked him, "What kind of gun is it? What does it look like?" He goes, "I don't know. It's my brother's gun." And I said, who has it? I don't know. I said, downstairs? I don't know. I said, well, you were down there with it. I don't know. That's the thing. I shagged him. We've shagged everybody.
Right.
Okay.
Elijah said that Haley.
Why is this gun not in a lockbox?
First, and somehow there's a shooting, but I don't know any man.
It's the trailer. I mean, this is
yeah.
They love this.
This
stuff,
is
yeah.
Riverside. No, Ohio.
California, no way.
Again, because how he ended up here.
I think it's Midwest.
I'm sure she probably called him.
Yeah, but I want to know what he said.
Tell me if she's okay.
I don't know yet. You're working on her, okay? Me and you's gonna go to the police
You
department.
shot her in the head. She's not.
Oh, she okay?
I dropped my baby over there. Am I allowed to hit it?
Blew her brains out.
I have it. I have all
Yeah, Riverside, Ohio.
Yeah, I told you I'd take care of it. She came out.
Okay.
She came out with Shelly's cell phone in her hand.
Damn.
Because Shelly dialed 911 and Shelly got running out of breath.
Who's Shelly?
The old lady.
The old lady Shelly?
Yeah, the old woman called it, but she ran out of breath because she needs to be on oxygen and she's sick. So Haley's the one that started communicating with dispatch.
The shooter?
Yes.
Did Saturday take her to the ambulance hospital?
Honey, I don't know. I was dealing with you and your kids, making sure you guys were safe. I don't know anything about her right now.
That is a duck.
As soon as I know something, I'll let you know, though.
Are you even allowed?
If I find something out, I'll let you know, okay?
I just pray to God.
Okay.
I'm not a killer, I swear.
Yeah. Please.
The lie detector
Man.
Can't find that gun. Where do you think they hit it?
It's gotta be. I don't know. I don't know.
All right.
Okay, we got it. I got the teacher for getting handling your valley call.
Check a little safe
We're getting a search warrant, buddy. So check.
Look at this guy, man.
Can you tell me Cheyenne's last name? It's not Mitchell. You guys haven't got married yet, right?
No.
So it couldn't be Mitchell, right?
His last name's not Mitchell.
It's not. Okay. Because I'm having hard trouble
He
finding.
looks like
She's from
he's
Franklin.
destined for jail.
Franklin, she used to live
Look at it, man.
in West Carrollton.
Does she live in Franklin?
Franklin with her mom.
Right now she lives with her mom in Franklin.
Yeah.
Okay. Cheyenne Mitchell.
Okay.
How old is she? Do you know?
94, right?
Yes.
Okay.
May of 94.
All right.
Okay.
We'll cross that path when we get it, but we don't even have. We know what the end result is, but we don't know how we got there at all. So we don't even know necessarily about the. She claims it's hearsay, but
Officer Lesbos right there. Like.
Yeah, she looks like she's a real petty tyrant. That female cop right there. You do not
Lieutenant Lesbian.
Oh, hey, Lesbian. Yeah.
So I can't promise, like once the interview's done, that hey, we're just going to take her to jail. We might just be hanging on to her until we kind of have everything complete or have an idea.
Guys.
Kind of like we had one over on the.
If it was a guy, he'd have been to jail.
Similar circumstances.
Okay, we're gonna go up here and we'll hang on to you. Just hang on right here.
Yeah, she has blood on.
She has blood on. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Wow.
We're gonna figure out what happened. Justice is gonna be served. Understand that? We're
Who was that?
We're not new.
His mom.
Things from
Was sentenced to between 13 and 18 years in prison.
That's it for killing someone.
She was sentenced to between.
And she'll do like half of that too. She'll do
Look at
like
this.
7 or 8.
Look at this.
I hop on the side of the car.
His mom threw him out the car while they were driving.
And she started speeding all around. She was like, don't worry about it. After tomorrow, you won't be here tomorrow. He went flying off and she took off.
Your child could have got killed, and then you would be.
Of course.
Well.
Look at that, guys.
AJ, why does everywhere in America look like a Fallout server? Crazy.
Look at that. Guys, I'm telling you, this is why there's so many nug-nugs running around.
Yeah.
You know?
Being charged with.
Everything.
On September 12th, 2024,
So was
officers
he.
responded to a
He threw him out of
911
the
call
car.
after a teenage boy was thrown from a moving
Wow.
vehicle. The driver was his
AJ.
own mother, and the argument
He's covered in road gash.
that led to it had started over him refusing to come home from the park. I'm Jack, and this is Unpopular.
But she pulled out of she tried to leave. So I'm like, let me get in the car. Like, let's have an actual sit down conversation.
Okay.
So I hop on the car. I hop on the side of the
He's
car.
probably the only
and she
rational
starts
one in his
speeding
family,
all
too, this
around.
guy.
This happened.
Why does he have no shirt?
Say on 630
I don't know.
she pulled out.
Probably fell off when he was tumbling.
And she pulled all the way down here, and she knew what she was doing. She whipped it real hard so that I flew off the car.
You were on the outside of the car?
Yeah.
Were you on the hood?
No, I was like, hold it. You see the car? It's over there. I was holding on to the side parts right there, and she whipped it real hard.
Whip it hard. Whip it real hard.
It's like a GTA.
Oh, you guys didn't see the ground shake?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Freaking premise showing up. Freaking Freaking Griffin showing up.
She knew what she was doing.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
Just stay here. We got EMS coming for you, okay? What hurts?
His skin.
Okay. We got EMS coming for you.
Sit back down, dude.
He's messed
What
up.
are you doing? Guys, if you
don't try to stand up.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, like if y'all saw how hard she turned, bro.
What were you guys fighting about?
We were arguing. Okay, I went to Cascade Park, right?
Okay.
She told me as I was on the bus on the way to Cascade Park that I could not go to Cascade Park. Okay. So I told her, I said she was going to have to wait an hour for the next bus until I could get home, or she was going to have to come and get me. She said, all right, that's cool.
Okay.
She called me an hour later. I told her I'm in Cascade Village waiting on the bus.
Okay.
She said, how you in Cascade Village waiting on the bus? I said, because the bus didn't come yet. She said, no, you got to leave right now. I'm on my way to come and get you. I said, all right, bet. I said, all right, bet. That's cool. She came and got me. She waited till we got home, and then she just started screaming.
Okay.
So, and then all of that. I told her, this is something my therapist told me. She said, if we're having an argument and you can't do it at that moment, go tell your mother to come back. I asked her, can I come back to the conversation and walk away? I said that to her. I told her that. I said,
this kid has to babysit his own mother, essentially.
Yeah. This is his mom.
No,
he's probably the most coherent one in his family.
Listen to how he is talking. Like, do you see he has feminine tendencies?
Yeah, clapping his hands, doing seal claps.
Yeah. Seal claps.
She said, no.
Getting the clap.
And followed me around the house.
Okay.
And then we was in the house. We were in the house. She started screaming. She said, I wouldn't get. No, I called her. No, she wasn't. She chased me. No, I'm not going to the hospital.
Okay.
I'm not going to the hospital. I can't go to the hospital. That's where my brother. I'm not going to that hospital.
Okay.
I'm not going to
Relax.
Are you mental?
No, I'm not going to the hospital.
Devontae, relax. Hey, right now, this is what's gonna happen.
I'm not going to the hospital. I'm not going to the hospital.
Let me explain
Y'all
it.
can heal it right now.
Stop talking and listen.
Devontae.
I'm sorry.
Okay, let's take the hospital out of it for a moment, okay? I'm gonna have you take a seat in our cruiser. Let's see what's going on with mom. You're not in trouble, but you were 16 and I cannot have you walk away, okay? Take the hospital out of the picture right now, okay?
Understand?
Let's go sit in the car.
Let's go ahead.
Come on. You want your window down?
That's the only thing that the ponytail patrol is good for. That's it.
De-escalating.
Calming people down,
No,
yeah.
put it up front for right now.
And she's coming from this way. She whipped.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't understand it. Sorry.
I thought she was saying whipped cream.
Oh! She said, did somebody say cannoli?
Yeah.
Oh!
She ripped it so hard she was eating donuts. Oh! Not doing donuts, eating donuts.
Coming this way, he went flying off, and she took off down that way.
Why she got two pairs of sunglasses? Like 2 pairs of glasses?
Like in the back door.
Outside of the vehicle. Yeah, he was outside of the vehicle.
No doors open.
No doors
She's
open.
ripping
Nothing
a
like
butt.
that. No window.
See it in her hand?
Because he lives there.
Okay.
Do whatever he wanted since he got out of the psychiatric facility. He's been in the wheelbit everywhere. He ain't from out. Let's start there. And so I let him.
Are Pook's back? Are Pook's on necklaces back in style, guys?
I don't know. They actually, it fits her look a little bit because she's a savage.
Do everything that he wanted to do because it ain't nothing I can stop him from doing. Because I can't tell him he has to leave because he lives there. I can't not tell him he can't come.
I gotta slip ahead, right?
I have to call my friend.
He gets arrested, right? Stupid ass.
No, I stay right.
Who's this guy?
In the next year and a half, 2 years, he's got to get his act together. So just hang tight for me for a minute, okay?
What's your relationship in this?
Boyfriend.
Okay. You stay
Oh
with
my
her?
God, another sim.
Is this your child? Or is this her? This is hers?
Dad, though, yeah.
Okay.
I know where they live and everything. If I don't know.
That's her child, though, right?
Yeah, she was sexual stuff.
You must know them from around town. It looks like a small town they're in.
Right there.
What am I getting arrested for?
We'll explain it all to you.
I have never.
For throwing your kid out of a car, what do you think?
Yeah.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Listen, do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I came outside and he literally proceeded to chase me to my car and start banging on the windows to try to get in.
Yeah, right, guys. Here, I don't really care.
Sure, yeah, guys.
24. Officers work on December 21st, 2024. Officers working alongside loss prevention noticed 3 young women walking from store to store carrying
for
an
it.
empty Nike shopping bag, selecting fragrances, and allegedly concealing merchandise.
Elena, please go and stop.
Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Well, well, well.
Guys.
Suck at everything but fucking. You bitches are failures to everything. Like, y'all have no loyalty to shit. Not y'all family, not y'all kids, not nothing. You bitches are a disgrace. I swear to God, I hate you hoes.
That's crazy.
Stop. Community shoplifting.
Gotcha.
Take this, set this down.
Coming out with the bonnet, like, crazy.
Community shoplifting.
They got matching hoodies.
I wonder what fragrances they took. Tuna buffet jail cell, perhaps?
I was thinking swamp hag.
Yeah.
Let's take him out here. Yeah. We're gonna take you out here. He's in the hallway.
Dumbasses.
I got one ID here.
I got another here.
You just go on that wall.
How old are you?
God, that one girl looks like the little girl from The Ring.
Okay. You stand over there. 10, 12. All right, I'll start with you. Come over with me. Hey guys, we're gonna need you to go the other way. This area is closed. Go ahead and stand against the wall. All right. Do you know why we're here? Yeah. Why are we here? Victoria's Secret. What happened in Victoria's Secret?
Look at this smug attitude, man.
They got you. Is she pregnant?
Obviously, we're here for a
Nah,
reason,
she's just fat.
What happened in Victoria's Secret? I don't know. That's what he said. What did you guys do in Victoria's Secret? You said you know why we're here. So, that's fine. But do you know why we're here? What was your part in Victoria's Secret? What you guys were doing?
See how she's kind of like smiling and enjoying this?
Yeah,
Dude, the smugness, man.
No, this is like when you catch little kids in things. You know?
Yeah, they got a bunch of sweeties. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you take anything? Did you help take anything? Surveillance is going to say otherwise.
Dumbass.
So just remember, you're being watched. So what was your part? Honesty is always best policy. You never been arrested before?
At least she's kind of smart. She's keeping her mouth shut.
Yeah.
You done this before? Shoplift before? No? So just because he said something happened in Victoria's Secret, what happened? What was your part? It's okay,
You can
you
tell
know
she smells bad. She needed that.
You don't want to
fragrance.
talk? That's it? All right, cool. Why are we here?
I came to get something for my trip.
You came to get something for your trip. What kind of, what'd you come to get? Guys, can you go the other way? Other way.
I didn't get a Nike Chucks. That's it.
Okay, so what were you doing in Victoria? That way.
I bought some Nike Chucks. It was sitting there and everything.
No.
Yeah, you bought something, but you stole other stuff.
It's a receipt. Can you listen? You came from the
Yeah,
store
she
with-
bought some tube socks or something like that, and then
Exactly.
Okay, you were watched from the whole time before you guys walked in. So don't play that game. You were seen on surveillance as well. So don't lie. Tell us what you were doing in Victoria's Secret.
I bought pennies from
You never went to the cash register.
I can show you the receipt on my phone.
The receipts don't go on the phone, sweetheart.
I swear to God.
No, we watched you go
I can
in.
show you the email.
Sweetheart.
There's even a receipt in that bag.
There
can
isn't.
look at it.
There isn't.
So I didn't buy nothing at that store.
No, you never were seen going to that register. You guys are seen concealing objects. You were
how do you not know you've not paid for something, dum dum?
Be honest. This is what's going to hem you up. You're not.
I swear to God. On everything I've ever
There you go.
There
you go.
I swear to God.
There is no receipt.
Who doesn't have a
There is
god?
no receipt.
There's a receipt on my email.
No, that's Satan.
Yeah.
You never went to the register. So what'd you do? Airdrop it or something? I don't know. You never went to the register, so how did you pay for something?
Show you.
How? I'm telling you, you were watched the entire time in the store. You never went to the register to pay for anything.
How did you pay, dummy?
So how did they take money from you if you never went there? So that's why I said they airdrop it. Is it some special technique? Tell me, please be honest. This is your chance.
She manifested the fucking money in there.
We watched you the entire time.
You couldn't.
We did. I did not know, but we have enough people that did. And that's why you three are detained right now. Because you were watched concealing items and walking past the point of sale and stealing. No, because there's nothing to show. I don't know how you're going to show me when you never went to the cash register. You never checked out. No, you're detained. You cannot get in your phone.
I don't even know how to unlock it. All I gotta do is put it on.
I want to know how you went to the register, when you went to the register, when you were watching the entire time concealing.
Victoria's Secret together.
No, because once we leave here, you're going in my car.
Okay.
So you tell me, how did you go to the register?
I walked to the register and gave them money out my purse, like a normal person would, right?
But you never went to the register.
Y'all got.
So you're gonna stick with it? You're gonna stick with that. Okay, cool. Next one. What's going on right now? Why are you in the cops right now? Why are we stopping out with you? What happened?
AJ, the bonnet just like infuriates me, man. Like infuriates me.
They're good.
You don't want to talk? Okay. So you don't want to give your side of the story? Because all I'm going off of is what we have and what we've seen you guys do. See, but it's not enough for what you guys talk. Together in concert to steal. It doesn't matter if one person has the item and they walk out of the store with it. You all are taking the ride for it. I'm just being honest with you. That's how it works.
You better start ratting each other out now.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I was lying about it.
Okay. Blue and white underwear for $2.99.
All merchandise was recovered and returned to the store, but the incident still resulted in arrests after officers claimed they watched the entire situation unfold from start to finish. Cases like this are becoming more common as police departments and retailers increase.
On January 18th, 2000.
That's so good, man.
Multiple. Oh, yeah, we've seen this one before. All right, guys. I'll be live probably at about 7:30 tomorrow p.m. Guys, we'll have the Memorial Day special. All you guys that are vets, guys, even if you don't usually call in, guys, call in for like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
What you serve, I mean, what branch, when, and any advice for younger guys. We'll also talk about women in the military too. And as also,
do you get any 3 or 4 serving?
Have you noticed that all of the advertisements now are geared towards white dudes now?
Yeah.
Like all the recruiting stuff now, it's not like Army of One and shows like a black chick or whatever. Now it's all like, rock and roll or America, and it's got like the front.
It's AJ. It's everywhere. Like I've seen them in the UK, up in Canada. Like it's everywhere. Man.
Yeah, they completely did a 180 now because they've been trying to get chicks and minorities in the military for the whole DEI thing. Now it's gone the other way around.
Now it's getting serious.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I appreciate you. Bye, guys. Take it easy.
Thanks, AJ.